What's going on, everybody? Gray here. We're back. It's day number 329 of the free-to-play account series here in Marvel Future Fight. And speaking of the future, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's close out 2025. Peace. Boom. And let's dive into 2026. Let's go, folks. Hope you're all having a spectacular morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thanks so much for being here, man. We got another spectacular live stream lined up today, and we're actually going to do some interesting stuff, in my humble opinion. We'll see what you guys think when we get into it, but we are going to mess around with that card today. We'll take a look at our P cards, among some other things, one of which is just you guys helping me. So hopefully it'll be helpful to someone else. But before we get into any of that, what's going on, INO? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for being here. D&D Judy, what's happening? Thanks for being here. Ethereal, what's up, bro? Hands up. Indeed. Let's go. Edward, good to see you. Thanks for being here, bro. Junior Art, what do we got? Junior Artie Fawn? Junior Artifon? No idea. Haven't seen you before. Welcome to the stream. Not sure if you've been here. It's good to see your name in chat. Crispy Crunchy, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sun Wukong, what's up? Charles, what up to the Philippines? Thanks for being here, man. Shout out to you. High five all the way across the planet. And it looks like Sanjeev is here. Good. Ankit, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. And I think we got them all. Sorry if I missed you. Let's get started. Time to get some stuff. All right. Start with some dispatch rewards here, and we've got that booty box from yesterday in our inbox. Spoiler alert. So we got like a, whatever it is, 0.01% chance to get a CTP. Ooh. And perhaps we will. Let's go give it a shot. But first, hey. Man, these are going to start heating up, man. I'm telling you, once we get 5-6 of these slots. But we're going to have tier 5 probably by then, so... I don't know. Maybe it won't feel so impactful, but this moment, right now, those rewards feel nice. All right, let's jump in the Alliance. What's up with the new meta, Gray? What? TVN Gray? I don't know what that is. I'm scared. I'm either brain farting what that is, or maybe I shouldn't read it out loud. I don't know, INL. You dunking on me, bro? You making fun of me? Gonna be a little slow, man, as usual. You know me. The brain only goes so fast. We only have so many pathways, bro. Traffic jams a couple times a day. Whole thing shuts down for a nap in the afternoon. Oh, bro. Old and barely functioning. What up, Doom? Thanks for being here, bro. Let's see. All right, inbox. Just some goodies from yesterday. Let's see what we get. Hey, we got a crit. Come on. Come on now. We'll take it. We'll put one hand up. Not bad, man. Not bad. It's not that great, but hey, we'll take it, dude. Was it, shit, come on. Come on. That's one you'd use in an ISO set even. It's not like a dodge one for the badge. So we'll take it. I think we've just got some gold and random knickknacks in here. Yeah, 240k. A quarter of a meal. Regular schmegular. Happy New Year to you, Doom, by the way. All right. Johnny, what's happening, bro? Reflex, what's going on, dude? I hope you guys are doing good. Let's see here. Onward. The Alliance, we check in. We donate. Done. All right. I skipped that. Some days, that's like one of the only things on stream I miss. Like, not consistently, but multiple times I've realized I came in here and went like straight to the support and missed checking in and donating. Don't tell my Alliance leader, bro. I'm gonna get the boot. Get the boot. All right, we got it all. We're good. Let's. Oh, no. We went out of order. Ho. You got to be careful, bro. You miss out on your 61 BAM on stream. And I think we're, yeah, not desperate to claim any of this stuff. Although I'll miss it if I don't do it now. I'll forget after stream. I meant to grab more of these earlier, but I got distracted or got busy, one or the other. We got 2 Loki uniforms we're going to have to rank. Well, not have to, but our current Loki uniform, the villain one, is at Heroic. Like, might as well get it to Mythic, right? So I've been grabbing a couple more Loki bios. Sure. Let's grab Green Goblin bios. That sounds good. Grab some more of those. Why not? Now I could, but I don't want to put enough thought into this where I kind of avoid support shop characters and we start collecting biometrics for like, you know, whatever, whoever in exam, you know, all these guys that don't have like shop bios, but that is insane. So let's not do that. That sounds crazy. We do enough crazy stuff like that, man. We don't need to add to the list. Let's see. Let's grab some Chaos Norn Stones. I don't like not getting the purple for too long, you know. What up, Cosmic Gamer? Happy New Year to you, bro. I'm doing very, very good. Thanks for asking, man. We got some sleep last night. I'm excited for tonight. Don't tell Chrissy. I don't think she's watching. She's still sleeping. I'm going to throw her a New Year's party. We had like no plans or anything, and I am such a dork. I'm going to like throw a party just for me and her. I never drink. I'm going to have a drink with her. I've got, I'm going to bring like the yard games we have for the summer. I'm going to set one of them up in the house so we can play like yard games in the house and stuff. Set up some fun things. Shh, don't tell her, bro. Don't tell her. It's going to be fun though. It's going to be fun. I'm a dork that way. I'm a nerd. What can I say, man? And we'll watch fireworks, dude. That's usually what we do. We watch them on the TV. We watch because we're the last New Year's. If you celebrate this New Year's, right? On the 31st. We're the last ones to get it because we're all the way on the West Coast here, and the way time zones work, we're technically the last ones of the day. So we get to watch everyone else's fireworks, starting with like Australia and stuff. Their fireworks shows for New Year's start at like whatever it is for us, you know, like 7 p.m. or something like that. It's super cool. So we can just watch like the world's firework displays on the internet as they happen. It's just a cool thing, man, living on the West Coast. Something you don't really think about. And it's fun. So we do that. All right. I think we're good here. Look at me getting on a tangent already. Look at what, actually, you know what? Wow. Look at all those one-day expiries, man. What's going on in here? Let's just not waste things. Prone to distraction. Let's just keep grinding these out, man. Let's grab some more of this stuff. Hey, Junior, thanks, buddy. Welcome to Legendary. Appreciate the membership, my friend. Welcome to the Green Gang. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. Anyone else? Like, do we care? Do we know anything else that's coming? Not really. And most of the not spoilers, but like potential leads we have are vague and are all characters in the support shop. For the most part, it's like Captain America, Coulson, potentially Green Goblin. I don't know. So whatever. I'm just open to it. I like Scorpion. I'm overthinking it. You guys like Scorpion? I like Mac. Let's grab some Mac bios. That seems reasonable to me. Dude could use a uniform, man. If we got to like a Sinister 6 update. Hey, thanks a lot, Cosmic Gamer. Appreciate that, man. You too, bro. We could see a uniform for Scorpion, bro. Could be a contender. Could be a contender. I'm not even kidding either. Like what? Oh gosh, I'm feeling distractible today. Like we could just meander on this stream, baby. I think it's because I got some sleep, like a little bit. So I'm feeling crazy, dude. Let's see. Yeah. Well, give us more then. Give us more. Because what if Mac got a uniform? That would be incredible. We don't need this many. And what's funny about this, like sitting here at this point on our account thinking about this decision, is these are all going to probably just get devoured leveling characters to 80 anyways. They're not even going to get used for the characters we're selecting them for. Woo! Golly, this thing is plugged up. Get this account some fiber. My goodness. Who put all this in here? What's up, Jan? Happy New Year, brother. I don't know. It wasn't me. I'm blaming someone else. Well, we don't need Kate Bishop because we already got her. How about Scream? What if? And what if? What if we got Scream? That's the way I'm going to start doing this. I'm just going to start dreaming about, like, characters I want to see. Like, ooh, what if we got such a... Ooh, what if we got a uniform for Gorilla Man? Bro, I would log in for that. Uh-huh. God, I'd still like to see Mole Man in the game, too. Am I the only one? Yeah, I have, bro. And I saw you getting excited for Squadron Supreme, bro. I know you were talking about it with Hyperion and stuff, and Sentry and Hyperion being some of your faves, dude. I would, hey, I'm about it, man. The only ones I want are kind of like niche and vague and weird, and I'm not even that like into them. So if people are all about Squadron Supreme, bro, I'm there for it. Let's go. Sounds good to me. As long as they don't replace Hyperion, you know, they give like Hyperion the tier 4 and an upgrade, and then they give Sentry a uniform that's like PvE and PvP meta the next like 2 weeks later. Let's go. All right, man. All right. That's just all our goodies. Shoot, that took a minute. And I'm gonna stall out even more because I want to go do this for fun. What does this dude look like? He's got such a weird kit, so it would get like changed around, right? If he got a like real upgrade. Is he tier 2 yet? No. Is he? No. Well, do it the easy way, Joe. Do it the easy. Let's take a look at this dude's kit, dude. What does he even have going on? So he's poison damage, which is cool in and of itself. What could we be? What could we be with an upgrade? Icon will charge the skill and releasing it will commence the attack. Yeah, this is spooky. Because that ain't gonna be good like anywhere. There is no content in which this is good. Tapping and holding a skill. But no, he's Shadowlands meta, bro. This guy's strong in Shadowlands. Easy pickup for free to plays. No uniform needed, does good damage, and definitely clears Shadowlands stages well. Got that villain tag, is nice. He doesn't like lend himself much to anything, does he? He's got like a heal on his passive, some skill damage, bonus damage. Looking for clues here. Oh, he's as vague as he could be. That's so weird. His like 4-star passive is just like a regular fury buff. Removes incapacitation. Hey, if they can make it work, I know. How do you do that? Well, how could you do that to make it work? You could do a rotation where you do like, say it was the, what is it that's the charge skill, the 4. You could do like 3, 5, 4, and you hold 4, and I guess they would have to design it so that like 4 triggered the rage, and then you released this inside the rage proc window or something, and it did a bunch of damage for making you stall out. You could make that work, right? Is there any reason that they couldn't do that? You just make the rotation, you just like line it up before the charge, and then you just hold on the charge, and then boom, slam a big attack. That'd be sweet. I don't know. I don't know if it does work now. I don't have a mini rage or anything on old Mackie here, so I haven't been able to try it out. Anyways, I love that character, so if he got an upgrade, I'd be happy. All right, you guys, that was a lot. Yeah, dude, we went over the whole thing, man. Charles, we went over that like, was that yesterday? No. Super stream, on the super stream. Yeah, we broke down that whole letter. It was great, man. I'm about it, man. I love it. Just effort, any effort in the game where they're actually trying, man, and improving the game. I love it. And it's on track. Those are some great improvements. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. It all looked good to me, man. All looks good to me. Yeah, I think so. How did that work? I kind of missed that uniform when it was actually meta. Yo, Goat, Happy New Year, brother. Good to see you, man. What's up, Max? Happy New Year, guys. Let's keep moving here. We better do something, eh? We better not just like stall out. Let's do these. Grab these real quick and roll our chests. Go a gambling. When you don't know what else to do, go gamble. Yeah. Yeah. Weird. I don't know. That would be cool to see that work. Those are like the adventurous things that are harder to do, like as developers, right? Though, to like fix kits and like design them to work well when they're already wonky. But that'd be cool, bro. And we would, hey, Netmarble. Poison damage character. We'd love to see one. Excuse me. I'd love to see one in the meta occasionally. That'd be cool. Elemental characters, like plug them in somewhere because they're fun to build. We don't have enough use for the judgment, and like Dude, make one of the poison damage characters like the best. I don't know, not farmer. Yeah, because poison doesn't actually work like poison. It's the damage type. It's not like it actually does damage over time, or maybe it does. Does it? I don't know. Not in any way that you'd care about, because damage over time. Okay, something bad's happening here, man. I'm getting misclicks that I'm not touching. Hey. No one likes that. Just pick up Shadow Shell. Yeah, terrible. Like, oh, that's what I'm saying. That was fun when Shadow Shell was meta poison character. All right, let's do some gambling, man. Let's get something good. Come on. Hoo-yah! That's Dimension Debris. Try again. 10 tickets. No. No. You're not doing this right. Game. I need better stuff. These are bad items. That's a decent item. We'll put one ear down. Not get greedy. All right. Not bad. Take a 6-star rank up ticket. Oh, we forgot. I forgot to do that. We forgot, like you guys forgot. Why didn't you tell me? We forgot to do that on the super stream, guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that is W, by the way. Getting anything anything that isn't like black antimatter or dimension debris is like, woohoo. Let's go. We got a bunch of them tickets, man. A bunch. Like, we could just start smackety smack taking these guys to 6 stars for Shadowlands, man. How many do we have? It's a few. We're doing decent in that department. We got 5 6-star rank up tickets. So I'd be comfortable like wasting 3 is where I'm at. And we'll just do this, man. Screw it, because we didn't do it on the super stream. I vote US Agent for one of them. Wenwu has the leadership. Yes, indeed he does. It's debuff cleanse, right? So I think your boy gets one. Is it? Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. So old Wenny Wu gets one. Good job, Wenwu. Earned your keep. Go ahead, take one of those. Put it in your pocket. Use it when you're ready. Oh, you were ready. Nice. There you go. Good. Nice, man. So Wenwu gets one. Gambit and get his uni. Yeah, right. Like, we're just gonna manually level Gambit. Just getting his bios. Who else? I liked USA. Well, Sentry's also got. Isn't Sentry another debuff removal leadership? Yup. All allies too. So Sentinel. Hey, yep. What up, Judy? There you go. I'm thinking Sentinel. Yeah, INL too. Yeah, Sentinel's another good one. If we can do characters that we can find a use for, I think that's the way we should go. Let's take this dude to 6 star. Hey, whoa, bam. That's a good ticket, man. Look at that. Straight to 6 stars. None of that nonsense in between. We ain't gonna pay for nothing. We don't pay for this kind of stuff anymore. We got, I should have just done this for, homie. As soon as we took him to 6 stars, there we go. And then where's Wenwu? Wenwu! Let's go. Those tickets, man. Let's use them up. Oh, that's what I heard, Goat. That's what I heard. Rah! Don't make me do it. Is today? Yeah, today is his day, huh? I don't know how to play him. I don't have a build for him, bro. He's gonna have an obelisk, Goat, for so long, man. So long. Yeah, and then I was also thinking about US Agent. Carnage is so bad, I think, without a uniform, right? Like, he ain't gonna give us nothing for building this guy. I mean, like, we're not. He doesn't have any. Oh, what is this? Does he leave little globules in his base uni? I could not agree with you more, Cosmic Gamer. 100%, dude. Please, Netmarble. I would love to see it. Come on, man. Yeah, these are those semi-premium characters, bro. These are easy picks, man. Bastion, let's go. We need it. Come on now. That's like easy W. Easy W. Get out of here, Goat. What are you talking about? You think it's going to be 2027 or something? They're going to wait like they did with Season 1? Because Season 2 comes out this summer, doesn't it? I know Gambit's good. I know. But like we've talked about it a bunch, man. We've got a line for CTPs of Rage. Like, can he work with an energy? If Gambit works with an energy, we could look at doing Gambit, but we've talked about this at length. We have Ares that's waiting for a rage with nothing. We have no plan to get him one, really, and he really needs one. He's chilling with an obelisk. So we just be like lining up characters with an obelisk. Yeah, and where's Forge at, bro? That's what I'm talking about. I agree, Doom. Where's Forge, man? What's up, O's? How you doing? So yeah, I don't know. We got that mighty. I was thinking about that mighty rage. I forgot, man. I was thinking about rolling it on stream today. I was like, we'll do some of these CTPs. We'll roll the conquest up, get it looking good. So, you know, in case when we combine, we get good. I forgot we pulled this out of the package at 200.9 per one or whatever. Ridiculous. So this is waiting for Loki. And the other thing I'm worried about, man, is with Loki. Please don't make me wait till after the second mid-month to use that ticket. They're gonna, huh? They're gonna. Yeah, I think I might struggle, Bob. No shade at this point, man. I think I might struggle on a keyboard with a single skill damage proc. With unless it's like Gamora. If it's as easy as Gamora, there's no problem. But if it's I mean, you know, like Gwenpool didn't work for me. Wolverine doesn't really work for me. I can't get the 6 into the rotation fast enough to like line the proc up on the 6. That's tough, man. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get, I mean, we'll get some mutants. I don't know who or when. We'll get some. We don't know when though, so it's tough. It's so expensive, man. It's so expensive. That takes us, what, down to 2K, right? Yeah, that'll take us down to 2,000 crystals. What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming by the stream. Yes, I believe you, Bob. That has probably happened plenty of times. Doom and mutants are life. Let's go. Probably do U.S. Agent. I think we do one more. Gambit would count as one that we weren't wasting. Gambit would count as one. That's one of the 2 I would have been saving. One for the future, one for Gambit. Nice. Nice, man. Yeah, Happy New Year, Zach. I don't know. I think she's got to be a tier 2. If I'm not, yeah, she needs tier 2. He needs tier 2 to be effective. So we're more looking at Shadowlands for this last choice. I know I'm ready for it, dude, so I can get Loki. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think we have to wait 2 more weeks, man. It stinks. Hey, what's up, Jordan Perry? Welcome to the game, my friend, and welcome to the live stream. I think we're gonna go with Agent, because we've been talking about that. We'll use him in Shadowlands, and I believe he's got iframe ignore. So in the cheesiest of situations in Alliance Conquest, we might actually be able to leverage him. Is it not iframe ignore? He has something. He's got like penetration. I don't know. Didn't he have some kind of PvP ability? Am I making that up? Am I making that up? I guess I'm making that up. Yeah. No, he doesn't have anything. I'm tripping. Terrible. Oh, goodness. He DK. Hey. That's actually kind of a wild line of text I never really saw. Decrease additional pierce damage taken by 50%? Dang. Got an HP lead? Oh, yeah. For Thunderbolts. Ugh. Ugh. Super armor. Yeah, weird kind of hybrid kit that really needs iframe ignore and doesn't have it. So does not offer the value for Alliance Conquest that I thought perhaps he would. Not like this is a big choice. I'm being silly. I'm just kind of having fun. Yeah, let's just do U.S. Agent, man. Let's just do it. Why not? That way we can flex it, bro, because he's like one of the only characters we have as like a free-to-play account now that other free-to-play accounts cannot get. It's so prestigious. Ooh. Prestidigitonium. Boom. All right. And then let's do that mastery ticket, man. Come on. Progress, progress. All right. Now, the real reason we did any of this in the first place. Whoops. No. There we go. Got it. We need to sell all that crap. All those low-level XP chips and stuff. Gotta sell them. There we go. 2. And number 3. Nice. Yes, and Wenwu for dispatch. That's right. I gotta remember that. Go get that pip. There's probably... I need to go check over... I need to... Don't forget about your dispatch. I love dispatch mode, and you ought to love dispatch mode too. I haven't gone in and looked at my... You know, just gone over it in a while. I don't think I need to reset my sectors just yet. We've kind of slowed down on our advancements. I think it was really only a couple weeks ago I did that, but it's been a while since I went through the pips, like the actual challenges, and saw if there was anything else I could... Right, let's see what we get here. There we go. Nice 180 crystals for our efforts. Oh, so close to another 30 right there. Looking good. Looking good. Wow. 30 minutes in and we ain't done nothing, but we've done everything. It looks good. My heat's running. Give me just a second. I'll get cooked if I leave that on while I'm streaming. It's so cold when I get up in the morning. Start doing all the stuff. All right. I swear we'll play the game. I swear. Hang on just a sec. Sip of coffee. Yeah, let's do some GBR, man. We got too much energy anyways. What do we got today? A guaranteed CTP of energy. 199% chance to get it. Well, don't mind if I do. Hey, we'll actually take that tier striker. I'll take you up on. Someone else is going to come in here with their big toe and make us look so bad. So we got to take the striker, bro. Zach's coming. Who else is coming? Anyone else? I do take requests when I see them. Yeah. What's up, Arif? How you doing, man? Ethereal? All right. Where you at, bro? Where are you at? What is it? This one, right? I believe so. I think that's you. I think that's you? I don't know. I hope so. If it's you, come on down. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think, dude, a lot of people are excited for Kang. I hope it's good. He doesn't need, for me, they're in a, gosh, I almost think they're tricking us, and they're actually in a decent place with character balance. They just need to, up the variety of good characters a bit, in my opinion. Like, I think we should see the farmer replaced more. Like, Thor should have been replaced as the free-to-play farmer long ago. There's a lot of meta positions, you know, and they're doing it. Like, good things are happening, man. The striker, the tier 4 striker has sort of become a place where there's a real meta. And I know that's always been a thing, but now it's more like a character can come out that is made to be the best tier 4 striker in the game. And that's neat. So I hope they keep that up. Whoa, the dungeon, really? I was all by myself. Zach, you broke him. And you left me in the dungeon. Thanks for the carry, bros. Ooh, hello. Those are like, by the way, you're running GBR, you guys, especially my new players and stuff, and you get these red kits, these mythic kits, you go ahead and be excited. Don't let anyone tell you not to be excited. These are expensive. These are no joke. Combining type enhancement kits up to make these is incredibly expensive, and the rank 6 type enhancement, help me out, guys. What is it, 12.5? Or is that even the 5 and then it's worse? Don't tell me what to do. Your advice is sagely, but I don't want it. If it wasn't for you, I never would have started using tier 2 Swordmaster in timeline battle. So, but yeah, they're really good and they're expensive. So let yourself be excited about something else, man, because this mode sucks. Unless you're gonna get excited about the Soul of the Faltine, good luck with the CTP. You hold your breath. Catch you in the grave. Oh, jeez. Everybody just go with Ghost Rider. Everybody ride the Ghost. Hey, man, and well, I'm just saying, especially in the first, you know, obviously I'm mostly talking to, like, new players here, newer players, because I know my people that have been playing for, like, 4+ years or whatever, don't really care. Don't really care, but still, it's nice. I care. I especially care because did type enhancement always matter in Alliance Battle, or did they, like, change that? Or did they just, like, tell us that that was happening? That was a change, right? That, like, now having type enhancement is actually crucial to scoring an Alliance Battle, or was it always like that? Yeah, they changed it, right, Goat? So that's, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's value. That's that deep value in those mythic type enhancement tickets. And hey, it's a real thing, and we have more native tier 2s and tier 3s now that you need the actual kits for. You can't use the tickets. We're technically getting less of the not really getting less, right, from Story Mode Ultimate. We still get the advanced ones. It's just like the bad tickets we don't get anymore. No. Something like that, man. Something like that. I feel like I got, like, boogie issues going on or something. I don't know. You just deal. Not like this is being recorded or anything. Smoke this guy, the full rotation. No mercy for this ad in the back. Oh, we're just gonna kill him. Wow. Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. We're gonna get to account help. I actually have you written down, brother. Glad you made it. Be a little bit, unfortunately, I'm a bit yappy this morning. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what you prefer. But, yeah, we'll get to some. We'll do, like, at least 3 or 4 accounts today. Towards the end of the stream. There we go. GBR in the bag. Let's go ahead and do these on stream because somebody got mythic data yesterday and I want to siphon your luck. Gimme. Come on. You're so mean to me, Franklin. You're so mean to me. We gotta get them kits, man. We gotta get them. We just aren't allowed to have mythic one. That's all that is. No, we don't know, do we, what the odds are? No, especially not from this. There's no way to see. They gotta be so low to get that mythic emblem data. So low. I swear it's like worse than pulling a mythic emblem out of the shop. It's just devastatingly low. Yeah, right, dude, it's brutal. Yeah, so it's what am I talking about? It has got to be astronomically worse than pulling from the shop. Yeah, that's a funny word to use, but worse. Significantly worse. Because this would be like me doing, you know, like 1,000 pulls off the shop and not seeing a mythic emblem. That'd be crazy. Emblems are important. Yeah, they're very important. They're just like, I don't know. That's a weird thing to describe. Yes, they are important. Everyone should be. So everybody gets, there's a baseline to emblems, and then there's the stuff you can purchase. Everyone doesn't have to purchase Multiverse Invasion, like Multiverse Saga pack or whatever it's called. Although I recommend it if you're going to play for a long time. I will absolutely recommend it. Every player should come in here and clear this out to the max boss stage and be doing what I just did every day for the regular one, for this one. Every day, every player should be clearing these, and I'll show you why. We've actually been doing some emblem appreciation lately. So let's just look at Timeline Battle, because this is the one I focused on the most. Check this out, Edward, or whoever asked that. I think it was Edward, right? Yeah. Look at the effects. This is all the effects that are applying to Timeline Battle for me, just from my emblems. So, like, damage from male types decreased by, like, 28%. That's almost 30%. I've got, like, 20% HP in here. Damage dealt to blast. Increases damage dealt to energy projection. That's Sentry. So this increases my damage to sentry. So anyways, you can see, I won't go through them all, but I mean, this has cost me a lot of gold, and it did cost me the initial investment of crystals, not to mention, yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. It's like a background system like that that's really, really important, but, you know, it's not like everybody needs to spend their first, you know, 5,000 crystals on Multiverse Saga. But I did on my first anniversary when I could buy it with a crystal spending event. We went ahead and picked it up because it's getting the Multiverse Saga pack just gives you access to like twice as many emblems and more kits and data every day from clearing those 2 missions like I just did instead of 1. So it kind of doubles up your productivity. All right, guys, before we get into World Boss Legend and all that, let's take a look at this card scenario. Here, and actually, you know what? I was like going back and forth about whether or not I was going to do this. Let's try. We'll see how it looks. This might end up just being a big gray blob, but let me see if I can show this to you guys real quick. Yeah, it doesn't like paint. I don't know why. OBS won't like show paint. Here, you know what I can do? I'll just, because I want to show you guys what I did here. I'm just going to open it. I gotta save it. Open it up so you guys can see it. I went ahead and did that like really quickly about, you know, 40 minutes ago. Did a super, super quick comparison of the 2 cards that we're looking at here. The Black Panther card we're looking to replace, as well as the new Avengers #9 card that we are looking at swapping onto the set. And this is all, I just like you, it's not even sized right or anything. Who cares? Don't worry about it. But I just want you guys to see this because this is super important. For me, like, I can't just like go back and forth in the game. I need them side by side. And when you take screenshots, you can't screenshot the whole card. It's too long. You could get like 4 screenshots and line them up. I just found this easier. Basically, like I said, this isn't lined up right in the frame, but there you go. Basically, I'm just looking at the stats. These are all the stats that have 9.5, and then these are all the bonus options with different percentages. And basically, I was just looking at what I'm set to lose and what I'm set to gain. We do lose a lot of crowd control time, which is not awesome, but it's okay. And we lose some physical attack, not a ton. And it is weird. This is why you want to write them down, because we get all attack here on like a bonus option, right? Yeah. And then we also are getting all attack from our crafted option. So we're getting an extra 10% energy attack here, but only half of the physical attack back. So we actually lose some physical attack. And we gain 10% energy attack, 10%, or not 10% HP. We gain, yes, 10% HP, I think. Yeah. The gains are huge. So I went through the whole thing. We gain the proc, we gain a bunch of HP, we gain 10% energy attack, we gain attack speed. It's just very, very good for us. It works out really, really well. The biggest hurt that we're going to take on here is likely the crowd control time. Let's be real. That's a lot of CCT to lose. But hey, that's the price of progress, bros. So there you go. I just want to show you guys that if you're nerdy like me and you're doing these big card changes like we're about to do, I think it's worth doing that and breaking it down just to make sure you don't brick your account. We're going to lose about 5% cooldown reduction. That's accounted for. I have room to lose it. We are going to gain a bunch of, I always go where it is in account help. We're going to gain a bunch of ignored defense. This is going to be too high. So we will want to either re-roll a bonus option that has ID, which I don't even know if we have that, or yeah, we don't even have that. So what we're going to be doing is, I guess right here, we would rather have like crowd control time than ignore defense. We'll see though, because we have ignore defense here. We have ignore defense here. So I think here we want crowd control time. I don't think we need to lose ignore defense. So we'll see when we equip the card, because a little bit over is fine. The other thing we can look at today, guys, is re-rolling bonus options. So we can take one of these bonus options and we can shoot for a 7 quality with the right options. We have, how many left? 266 mythic cards and a little bit of gold we can work with. So we can do that. However, I'm not trying to be naive about the gold cost of that. It'd be pretty expensive. So if we do that, A, we're going to want to make sure we do it on the right card, and B, I do have to be aware that it's going to be expensive gold-wise. Hey, what's up, Kylo? Happy New Year, brother. Thanks for coming by the stream. 3 days from now, I believe, Reflex, is when the unequip discount expires. So I think we leave this alone. We're short on dodge anyways. We don't want to lose more crowd control time. What else could we gain here though? Crit damage. We need this should be crit damage for like from like a PvE perspective. And then we don't need the ignore defense. We don't need the cooldown. So I think dodge is actually the preferable stat there. So that one's looking really good. Probably not the one to reroll. I don't think this one the one either. Didn't we decide it was like we could do this, but we're basically rolling it just for the quality and all defense. An option though. And then here we could reroll for here. I think maybe we decide this was maybe the way to go. So we can get the, you know, extra percent to all attack, crit rate, all defense, max HP, all attack. If we could bump this up a 0.5% or another percent, this would be good. And then we could get better bonus options at the bottom as well. Same options, just better rolls. See, but the thing with this is we have no wiggle room. It's gotta be cooldown, I think. Okay, so I think what we do is, do you think we equip new Avengers first? See where our stats are at and then figure out what we want to roll? Or do you think we re-roll the bonus options first? The only advantage to re-rolling bonus options first that I can think of would be you could re-roll the bonus options on this card off of your set. But I don't want to do that. It's possible in 200 mythic cards we don't get what we're looking for here. So we might just have to like eat it if we don't. Is there anything that's going to make our account like non-functional? We break it. Yeah. Losing that cooldown would hurt. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think we'd end up re-rolling one that's already on our set anyways. So, but that may be the right way to do it. Oh, this is dicey because these are nasty re-rolls. They're expensive. Yeah, this one's just got the most to gain. It's got... That's not true. Oh, this is a tough choice. Okay, let's see. Let's vote on it. Let's see. So we can do... White Fox is looking pretty good, man. I don't think we mess with that. We could do Luna to try and get a 6 to 7 and some all defense instead of mind resist. So Luna Snow is one option. Or we could do Guardians, which is going to give us, you know, that's the one that's at 4 quality, where we need the same options, but just higher quality. And then do we even have another option? What else would be good? That'd be good. We could roll new Avengers for higher, to try and get a higher quality. So let's put that on here. Number 9, baby. New Avengers, number 9. There we go. What do you guys think? Hit me. Tough choice, so feel free to abstain if you don't like to not participate, if you have no idea. Because, I don't know, I think in the end I'm obviously going to choose. I usually don't make these decisions based on chat, but I love to know what you guys think. Cards are always big choices. That's why I'm like stalling here, kind of really overthinking it. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Interesting. A lot of people like number 9. Let's see, with number 9, we really do, we want this attack speed, and we want all basics. So these need to be the same as well, and we're only looking for 6 or 7. Whereas with Guardians, we've got more, you know, it's only got 4 quality. They're both in a position where, actually, so yeah, technically, I think Guardians is the better choice there, just because it has more room to make gains. We can settle for a 5, a 6, or a 7 instead of just a 6 or a 7. You guys like New Avengers, though, huh? Interesting. A lot of people like New Avengers. Yeah, it's also difficult to reroll. That's the other thing. This one, well, so is this. This is hard to get, both attack stats and cooldown. Really, no matter what we do, we're walking into a trap. I'm going to be honest with you guys. No matter what we pick here, it's a trap. These are all going to be difficult to roll. They all need to roll essentially the same stats. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah. This is the only one that can gain both a stat and quality. We don't want mind resist. All basic defense here would be fantastic because this is not helping us at all. However, 6% all basic defense ain't a game breaker. I know, dude, I'll never forget. That's why I knew it was a trap. 750. I wouldn't have the gold to use those, bro. Oh, man, that's a tough call. I want to say we go for Guardians because this one also won't like brick our... Well, so Luna won't brick our account either. This one is a good prospect because no matter what we do, if we lose crit damage, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt some of our builds, but we can figure it out and it's not the end of the world. And yeah, we don't have any like ignored defense or cooldown to lose that we like have to have like this one. Well, you know what? Let's just do it, man. Yeah, I like Guardians because it's got the most, like we can settle for a 5, a 6, or a 7. Yeah, I like Luna. I'm not gonna lie. I actually, after looking at them a lot, I like Luna the best because this one can roll both quality and a stat, and we can't get trapped. The thing I don't like about this is if we have trouble getting this cooldown back, it's gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna make an actual problem. Whereas if we got lightning resist, mind resist, cold resist, our account would still function. It would hurt because we'll lose the proc and blah, 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 but it'll still function. So I think I want to try and fix up Luna. I think it's less exciting, but, well, it's not really. I think we'll go for Luna. We can gain the all defense, we can gain quality, and the biggest thing is I don't want to brick my account right now. I'm just not in the mood. So I think we're going to go for Luna, and then we'll equip the new Avengers after we re-roll this card. So let's give it a shot, man. I know it's like the opposite of what everybody said, so yeah, sorry. But like I said, I don't always go off the pole. We just are doing this together, man. And unfortunately for you guys, I'm driving. All right, let's just lock these in. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? You don't need to lock them in. We're going to go here. We're going to take... Oh, boy. You know what? We will take 5, 6, or 7 because I will leave the opportunity to stop on what we already have. I think that's very, very smart. There's nothing wrong with, like, stopping the process of rolling, right? Yeah, I'm going to leave the... like I said, I'm going to leave that. And then I think here we go, crit damage... I would take any of those. So that's really nice. I would take... Crit damage is great, but max HP would be good, and attack speed is also, like, really good for us. We need attack speed. So, we really need crit damage, though. That's the one we're looking for. And 7 or bust. Yeah, I know, right? We'd take Fizz Defense would be an upgrade. I don't think I want to settle for recovery rate or anything like that. We'll just take either defensive stat, and then, of course, the proc. That is all here. That looks good. That's it. Let her rip. Oh, speaking of rip. Just time, unique person, dispatch. What up, buddy? How you doing, unique person? Dispatch, events, time. We got really lucky with bonus options. Ooh, god dang, I hate doing this. We got really lucky with bonus options on like all our cards, and so we just haven't had to use a lot of them, honestly, is part of it. So one down. We better think of some stuff to talk about because this is going to take a minute. Like, a long time. You gotta tell you guys, this is such a risky, terrible... I'm glad we went with, there was a 7 quality. I'm glad we went with Luna. Because I think the fact that I can't, like, destroy, like, really, really hurt my account... I can. It's going to hurt if we don't get anything. want here. But this is the least risky of the rerolls, I think. And that's really important, because this could be brutal. I also got to watch our gold. We need to stop this auto repeat at some point, because I don't think we can go through all 27 of these and have gold left for Kang. This is expensive. Oh, there's another 7. Yeah, it's just so difficult to get those stats. Yeah, rip gold. Rip gold. Yeah, dispatch. Exactly. The shop, dispatch farming. End up with tons of them. Come on, Luna. Come on. What do we need, a hand up? Oh, I'll give you a hand. You're going to have it for a couple of them. Oh, I'm going to hold this thing. We'll do it for the rest of this this 10 pull here. Oof. All right, keep them rolling, man. I'm counting on you. We're going to have to see how much gold this is costing here. At some point, we'll probably open up the options to just try and maybe settle for something decent. Can you just slam escape to stop the auto repeat? Probably. Or I think you can just click, huh? Anywhere. We'll stop about halfway through here and see where we're at. So here's the first lesson on the live streams and being punished by re-rolling for really good. Yeah, let's go. Yo, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. This could have been crit damage, but we need the attack speed, bro. We needed the attack speed bad. Woo! Let's go. I took out the tutors because we had one in the regular emotes. It's true. It's true. We don't have a tutor anymore, but that's all right. We got W's. We got W's and a green gang. All right, man. That's huge. Let's go, dude. God, dude, making gains. And hey. Wasn't that bad on the gold. What was that, like 8 mil? Something like that? Yeah, we lost crit damage. Yes, which hurts. That was one of the things. I told you, man, we have, like, there was an option on every one of these cards. If we came back with something besides cooldown here, it was going to hurt. We lost the crit damage here. It was not going to be great. But I need attack speed, man. I'm under on all my builds on attack speed. So it's really not a problem right now. It's fantastic. I don't know what that did to my crit damage on all my builds. Granted, I'm going to have to go back through and we're going to have to look at them and probably brick them. But, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Well, he never had crit damage, so you don't count. Yeah, we're going to have to, like, shore up our crit damage on some of our builds, but it's really not an issue, man. It's totally fine. I'm excited, man. Any progress on the cards, up to 6 quality. Now roll Avengers number 9. We could. How many rerolls do we have left? That's asking for trouble. That's looking for trouble. I'll tell you what we will do, though. Oh, I didn't even think. Hey, thanks, Nadar. What's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you. Good to see you, man. This gives us a reroll as well. I didn't even, like, process that. That unequipping this card is actually gonna... Bros, I think we gotta skip every form ever for the rest of forever. We'll see. But this time do it manually. Oh boy. Oh boy. We get a card reroll, which scares me. I don't like it. Alright, we're gonna take this thing off, man. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, man. I'm nervous. Freaks me out, man. I don't like it. 600 crystals. We're sure, right? I'm pretty sure. We're ready for that HP proc. This card is looking absolutely smexy. Let's get it on the set. Let's go. Let's just do it, man. Enough messing around. I don't like spending crystals. I like spending them, but I don't like spending them wrong. Woo! All right, well, let's do it, man. Oof. Biting that bullet. We're going to spend 600 crystals, unequip our Black Panther 166. Peace out, sir. Guys, I think we just bricked our account. We don't have enough anything anymore. Okay, now let's make sure we lock this item. We make sure we click on our new Avengers number 9 premium card. The item is locked. That's good. Let's equip it to this slot. Dude, my palms are like sweaty, bros. Moving P cards makes me so nervous. Reroll before unequip. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine re-equipping Black Panther. Reroll. What's up, Dr. Carpy, by the way? Happy New Year, bro. Reroll what? I'm not sure I know what you mean. I don't know that we're going to reroll a card right now. I'd probably save that one. Because, yeah. We're just going to go ahead and equip our new Avengers number 9 onto the set. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. HP proc. Beautiful. Where did we land? I think our cooldown is okay. We're going to check. We lost some, remember. Our ignored defense is way too high, so we'll be looking to lose some of this, for sure. Our attack looks better than it did, which is spectacular. And then, look, it's shining all out of sync. Cool. Neato. So what we got to go take a look at now is how just absolutely brutalized our builds are going to be. We'll see how they look. Hopefully they're not just devastated. I think the crit damage is going to be the only thing that we suffer from here. Yeah, we're still good there. Nice. Let me see, too, like, what are we looking at as far as fixing that? That's going to be a tough one. Because we already have, like, a bunch of crit damage. We may just have to suffer for a minute until we can fix it here. Because we already have a bunch of crit damage on here. I think the maximum, unless I start replacing energy attack to equip crit damage, and I don't think that's a good idea. So Mephisto might just have to be where we suffer a little bit of hurt. Let's see here. Yeah, everybody's going to be a little shy on crit damage till we shore that up. Is there a place? Well, yeah, Luna. We could re-roll the Luna card. No. Because what we really just need is like this to give. We really just need like crit damage right here. We only need to lock 2 stats here. We could roll this card. But we stand to lose cooldown. And if we lose 10% cooldown here, that's going to be brutal. I don't even know what we would do at that point. So we'll probably just wait. Let's not make any rash decisions. Right? Yeah. We can still make a lot of rerolls, but... So let's check our... We may be able to reroll the Guardians card. You don't count, Noel. Get out of here. Still has 7.5 over. There were some that were going to be under. Bob is under. Yeah, so we can't afford to lose any cooldown duration. I'm going to have to, like, find a little extra, I think. Yeah, still capped. So we're, like, right on the cusp. Some are a little over. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, Fat Baba! Thanks for the membership, bro. Welcome to Legendary. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. I think I'll just, like, I won't bore you guys. I'll deal with shoring those up on my own time. But very, very happy to have this. Tell you why. It's weird that came up twice, but welcome again to Legendary. Thanks. I don't know how that worked, but there we go. I saw it twice. Yeah, we still have lots of gold. We're doing all right. We need to save a ton, though. We need to save a bunch for Sir Dunkage himself, Kang. That's where I was going. I got, like, lost. Oh my gosh. Shampoo! You son of a gun! Went 4 for 5 this morning. Oof. If I had only had that HP proc. I'm just kidding, kinda, not really. We actually got enough HP from equipping that card that I think I would have survived what killed me. I died to 1 tick of ground effect retreating out of it. If I had had a little bit more HP, we would have made it. Funny. So there you go. All right. What's next? Yeah, I know it was not a lot of gold. Yeah, that was nice. Was nice. And I would take a go at re-rolling Guardians as well, but I'm scared if we lose this cooldown, I think we're gonna end up in a rough place. So we gotta show a little bit of restraint here. What we really, really need, I think what I'm gonna try to do, I think this is the plan, and then I'll shut up and we'll do some more gameplay. This is the plan. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna knock it off. Quit messing with my cards. I think they're good now till the anniversary. Let's save our rerolls. Let's save what we got, because what we really, really need is things like this to give. We need cooldown here and we need crit damage here. You know what I'm saying? We need cards to like come around to completion. We need crit damage here, really, really bad. That's gonna change our account. That's gonna change our builds so much. If we get crit damage on either of these, we get so much relief on our builds. It's crazy. So we're just gonna hang tight, save up rerolls, and then utilize the discount and our ability to make changes at once so we have better odds of not like getting stuck with bad results on the anniversary. We're at a point with our bonus options, like whoever said save up 700 and then do it was that's probably what we should do, because we're really just refining things now. We're down to like with the bonus options, we're down to like searching for 7 quality with the right options and stuff, and all our stats are balanced so close to the edge with like skill cooldown and crit damage that messing with it now and missing just hurts too bad. So I will adjust my builds, figure out what I can do. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'll figure something out. I will look through it all. We got Kang today again, so let's do some Kang today again. Climb up here to old 25. Man, this guy is really just taking his time. Like, I'm in no rush. You don't need me. That's right. We can't use any good strikers. This for Ghost Rider? Yeah. No, not 750, but maybe like 400. You know what I'm saying? Because like we want to go for that like 7 quality with the right options. We don't want to be in a place where we need to compromise, where we have to settle for worse than perfect at this point. Yeah, I think that, by the way, I think that was a major W for our cards, just to let you guys know. I care a lot about timeline battle results because it's, honestly, timeline battle is almost solely responsible for the success of this account. Not really. Grinding is why it's done well, but I gotta force myself to start doing this correctly. We've made so many crystals from timeline battle. So many uniforms. That entire epic quest that we bought was timeline battle, easily. So I'm invested in winning. I was gonna shoot maybe for the top 10 this week, but that loss was kind of rough. I don't know if I want to be. I'm only gonna do that if it looks like 1 or 2 refreshes could maybe get me in the top 10 at the end of the before reset. And I was close this week. We still might land close. We'll see. But yeah, it's not looking as good. Broke the win streak, all that stuff. So hey, what happened? Where'd you go? There you go. Going slow. My proc's all wacky to backy now. Is the co-op still at like the worst time? Nice. Yo, that proc is just way, way off. Hit my toes, huh? Rude. There we go. Get this thing lined up. Really do some damage. We're pretty far behind here, but I think we'll be all right. And I do need to check all these builds because there are probably some characters that are going to suffer, obviously, a lot more than others. Some people were probably really close on crit damage, and they're just going to need to be fixed up. Bro, are you? There we go. Come on. Ghost Rider, so slow, it's like molasses. Know what happened there. What the proc? Are you kidding me? What on earth was that? Did you even get through that much of those moves without procking? Just hit me, bro. Hit me! Dude is trolling. Dude, this run is just garbage. Garbage. Is that about the average? I know, that's good info. Because then, yeah, that's probably closer to what we need. We need to be rolling with 7. We need quality 7 with 3 specific stats. So, need about 1,000 cards. Honestly, 7 quality with 3 specific stats is like unicorn stuff, and you could probably go through 1,500 mythic cards and not get that. There's some really good videos of Cynic Alex finally rolling bonus options. All those guys, Beast 2, videos of them finally hitting like 7 quality with the right options and stuff. I don't know what is going on, but Ghost Rider feels neutered. So maybe I need to go look at his build. Maybe he got like messed up, man, because this is trash. There we go. I don't know what is going on with this dude. Damage, man. Do some damage, man. Wow, dude, I'm just like not with it today. My goodness. Whoa! Yeah, just to miss. Yeah, dude, I could see it. I could see it. The free-to-play pain always hurts a little bit less. As, yeah. It was cheap. Although they do say time is valuable currency. Probably true. Yeah, that first rotation feels gross. Like we're just not, I don't know, maybe my crit damage is all gone or something. But wow. And yeah, that's the tier 3 skill too. I don't know, it's just Ghost Rider being Ghost Rider probably. I might get my immortality triggered here, yep. Oh no, look at that. We got right up out of the way. Good job, Ghost Rider. Again, the proc is like, what is happening, man? I don't know. I'm tripping, doing something wrong, different than I normally do. Because yeah, the proc is like, it feels like it's triggering early, but it is. It's getting like re-triggered by lingering damage. It's like, yeah, it's just not triggering. I wonder if it's crit. Maybe it's crit. No, because it's crit damage. It's not crit rate. Wouldn't be an issue. I don't know. I might be making it up. Might be just making it up. I can't see anything. And hey, I guess my immortality got triggered at some point. Bye. Holy smokes. Save me. Damn, dude. Ghost Rider with the struggle this morning. Yeah. Something like that. Well, it's probably me. Let's be real. I'm sure it's the way I'm doing this. Too slow. I like speed up the rotation, but... yeah, it's like, it just feels like it's proccing early. That one felt right. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Weird, man. Yes, leave it be. Not proc our immortality, because we're going to need it later, apparently. Yeah, I think I'm just going too slow. I don't know. Yeah, the proc is just hitting really early. And now it's going to trigger off this 4. Yep. How has that not been a consistent issue all along? Or has it been, and I just haven't been paying attention? Oh, yeah. Thanks, dude. And if we wanted to win, that's probably the other thing we could do. I've been so baffled by the fact that I'm proccing this CTP early that I didn't even think about not having, you know, Silver Surfer as a striker. And I can never remember what his best striker is. I think we usually use either Black Widow or, what's her face? Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I don't think so. What's up, Porsche? How you doing? No, I don't think so. I do want to look really quick and make sure it is in my head and in my skill issues. No, we have major problems here. Major issues with our Ghost Rider. When did that happen? How did we lose crit rate? Yeah, we're gonna have to fix some of these builds up, dude. Look at this. It's gonna be tough too, because there's not a lot of wiggle room. Especially once you get like OBs and stuff. Like Ghost Rider we can fix really easy. Really easy. Except crit damage. But in order to fix it, let's fix Ghost Rider really quick. We're gonna need to amplify some of these slots. Just I'm trying to be less scared of this kind of stuff. We shouldn't have changed any crit rate. So crit rate should be good. That's why I'm like, bruh. He has it was probably like that before. He doesn't need the crit rate. He's got a proc. He's got a, Fury buff that gives him crit rate, if I'm not mistaken. But we do want the crit damage. Golly, man. Punishing. Wow, this is savage. It's not that bad yet, but come on. Had some luck with sentries. Got him pretty easy. At some point, we've just, there we go. Whew, I was like, that is getting into taking longer than it should. We are going to go ahead and do like all of these though, man. Why be bad? Bad's terrible. We're doing some work today. Whoa, bro. Come on now. Where's that 5? Dang, man. Whoa. Come on. Oh, that sound's not my favorite. 8 PiCards to reroll and got nothing? Yeah, dude, we put... No, not that. That's rough, bro. Sorry to hear that. We had some stinky rerolls there for a while. We were not doing so hot. Wow, this one's being stinky. Let's let this guy cool down. Maybe. Excuse me. Okay, that guy was not feeling it. That cost some gold. Rough stuff right there. Dude, I don't even know. I think I'm gonna take a break from doing that. Let's just see if we can. We need crit damage. And we don't need, but this is ID, isn't it? Stop it. Ah, dang. Yeah, we can't put more crit damage here. Which one am I looking at? Oh, they all have max crit damage. We just need to, yeah, and we don't really need the crit rate. Yeah, these are ignore defense. We don't need these at all. We could use, I mean, we could do the crit rate just to have it so that we don't have to rely on the buff to have the crit, but you have the buff like all the time, so it doesn't matter. It's really just amplifying these slots that we need to do, unfortunately. Not need, though. I guess that's kind of an overstatement, isn't it? We're close, though, man. We're so close. I think if we amplify these last crit damage Uru, we might get it. 246, yeah, it'd be close. Yeah, we can try a little more. Not much, though. I'm about over this. For some World Boss Legend, we'll just use a different striker and suck less. I think that's going to be the recipe for success on this one. Let's let it go one more time here, see if we get it. If not, we will just move on to some World Boss Legend, because we should be able to get it. All right, fine, bro, fine. Did we at least awaken the crit damage? I think we did, yeah. Nice, nice. And left the ID. Eh. All right, let's go. I think a lot of my characters have unawakened slots, so that's one way I can try and increase some of those, like, deficiencies in crit damage by awakening some slots. I need to do that anyways. Okay, let's try this with a better striker, I think. I don't know, Black Widow's weird. Per gear, I don't know. It depends on your luck, maybe. That seems a little high to me, but that might be right. I haven't done a bunch of it, and I certainly haven't paid attention too much, so. Oh, too slow. Same thing, it's gonna trigger the proc right at the end. Wish I knew what the heck was going on with that. It's really bothering me. And then like there, yeah, there we go, that'll work. It's like a little bit late, but better like that than the other way. Nice. That was really nice. There we go. Striker, I think, helped some. Oh, come on. Get there, bam! Let's go! It's almost all in the proc window. Yay! Damage! There we go. That's looking a little better. I don't want to get... Yep. But we're gonna go like that and do that. Wow, he just flies across the arena. I don't know what is going on with this dude lately. There we go. I think we're kind of lined up here. That did not line up well at all. Just gonna have to like work through the proc here. And we'll get it lined up right here. Nice, Ghost Rider with the big olds. Well, if you could actually get in there, dude, and attack. You boob. Come on, man. Numpad killing me. Burn this fool. Oh my goodness. Alright, alright. There we go. Oh, there's like no damage without the proc. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't think so, bro. What do you mean world boss changes? I don't think so. Yeah, no. That's like future stuff. That's stuff coming way down the road. Who knows? Like next, I think we'll start seeing some of the bigger changes they announced in the dev note in around the anniversary, most likely. Maybe something before then, but the major changes like world boss changes, GBR, that kind of stuff is likely to come around major events and milestones. Quick, I say real quick. On real quick. Oh, hey, what striker? Hey. What's going on, young man? How you doing, Ramon? Thanks for coming by the stream, bro. I don't even know what kind of striker we have here. Is it something we can work with? Sure. 2, 3. Yeah. There we go. Cooking with that rotation. Come out. Oops. Wrong baton. We're gonna be alright though. Health, not so nice. Time, nice. Dude's gonna, like, kill me. Bro, I'm hitting you. Come on. Stop the madness, Kang. Stop the madness. Pretty good. What's up, Sack Sham? Yo, man. What's up, Dex? What's going on, guys? I did increase like the CPU dedication to LD player, so I'm letting it hog a bunch of my CPU power. That could be part of why. Mine seems like it's not death. However, mine's not amazing either. I also have a pretty beastie computer. It's not amazing, but it's definitely good enough for this kind of thing. Alright, I better get back on my rotation and stuff. Alright, look. I learned my lesson here. I think. I couldn't move, man. I couldn't move. There we go. Yeah. Good. Looking good. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice. See that little dodge out of the stun there? Ho ho ho! Next thing you know, we'll be reasonably not suck. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. We've been known to bring the suck on a very high level. But not today. Oh, some more life seed. Let's go. Looking good. All right, all right. No booty boxes today. No booty. No booty. That's okay. Oh, cha-cha-cha-cha. What was our 20 clear? Gwenpool? Yeah. Sure. Why not? Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Allfather? I don't know. You gotta look it up. I don't remember. I'm not sure if it's a... Yeah, something they came up with, or if it's from a run. I don't remember. I was wondering about that. No, I'm not gonna restart the run over that, but... We ain't gonna start over for that. Come on now. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come over here. No. Ah, no! Numpad! My nemesis, my nemesis! Hey. I gotta remember that she can die. This one does not have immortality, and she likes to die. Any room but red? Hey, thanks, buddy. Start over, suffer more suffering. Anniversary, we get the 50%, yeah. What? I guess I fat fingered the 6 somewhere in there. Oopsies. That ain't good. We're gonna need those. Oh boy. Like all of them. Can't be missing tier 3 skills. That one's gonna get interrupted, so we'll just waste 2. That's good. 2 is a good sacrifice. Golly, and if I don't start... Tempted to restart now to make myself start doing that correctly. But... Too slow. Too slow. Wow, this has been the most disastrous abuse of tier 3 skills ever recorded. We might as well have just removed it at this point. That's gonna hurt. We might die. Yeah. Nice. I can't... But where's your telegraph, bro? Everything's out of control. Now I really might be in trouble. Hey, 1 out of 32 ain't bad. Almost did it. Forced myself. Okay, move. Slam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 6. I think we might be dunked on time here. We'll see. Yeah. No, we ain't gonna make it. Get in there. And that was after time was up. 100%. 2 days in a row. That was after the time was gone. Good job, Elsa. Nice. I think she already had it. Oh, I didn't want to do that again, so I'm just like really pumped that that happened the way that it did. That was very nice. Good job, Gwenny P. Oh, shoot. Let's just take her down to 9 for some easy peasy clears here. Let the toe rip. I don't think he needs a tier 4, but give him one anyways. Very nice. Since you guys asked about it, I'll let you know. The bit of POE2 that I've been playing, I was working on that Disciple of Varashta build with the like 2 Jinn minions that are like stuck in coins. It is the coolest ascendancy, I swear. I freaking love it. And one of them, basically the way it works is if there's any kind of like chilled ground effect, any kind of ice on the ground, she like blows it up and shatters it and makes it freeze everyone on the screen. And then I have it supported so that it creates more frozen ground when she freezes everybody. And you can see where this is going. And so I figured out like, and then the problem was, right, with the build was, how do I get frozen ground? Like, how do I freeze the ground? That is a thing you have to do, right? So I was using some cold skills. I was using like a frost bomb skill, and then that gave me a thing called like a, what's it called? Like a instilled energy or something, I don't know. That lets me create frozen ground with a frost nova. And it's clunky, because I gotta like cast the frozen orb, it's gotta go shoot, 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 boom, and then explode, and then I gotta pick up the thing it drops, and then I can make frozen ground. Turns out that was dumb. Don't do that. Go catch yourself a companion with Trail of Ice, and it turns out the Trail of Ice mod on an enemy, which you can capture as a companion, just counts as frozen ground. So I've got this bug flying around. Every time I walk up to a pack, it just goes flying into the pack, leaves frozen ground all over the place, and then I just nuke the entire screen, and it made it so much more efficient. It's so nice. So there you go. Since you guys asked how that was going, I figured I'd update you. So that's sweet. Actually considering making a quick, I don't know, dude. I want to make videos about PoE sometimes, like quick videos, but there's a lot of videos about PoE, and I don't think the algorithm's gonna get them. It'll like show them to you guys, and you'll be like, oh, gross. So, you know, that doesn't sound like a great use of my time. Could start another channel, but ugh. Got time for that? I ain't got time for that. I think we used him for Thor. That's the guy. Thor. That's his name. That's what he's known by. That's what you may call him. You got a rift open. I don't think I'm farming rift, but thank you, Goat. Appreciate the heads up. Occasionally, I love Path of Exile, man. I do. I love those nerdy bird games that you need like a degree to play. Storm! I was like, you better, wow, this looks terrible. I was like, you're gonna die, dude. You're gonna die. The cup thing? What's the cup thing? Maybe? Yeah, what cup? What you talking about? Oh, I did it again. Let's just not. Let's not. I want to play the game. I don't really want to just keep starting over. What you got? You got like a 3-5-4? Sure, let's pretend that's what you got. And we'll get Storm striking so that we can't use her, and then that'll be good. That'll help. Kerplop. Go. That is the sound effect that makes, in case you were wondering. Kerplop. It's a good word. Plop. Is plop an onomatopoeia? I mean, it is. Yeah, right? It's got to be. And if it's not, it's criminal. It should be. Because if plop don't sound like what it's doing, then I don't know what does. Maybe buzz is a better example, but shoot. What a weird word, eh? Onomatopoeia. Can anyone spell onomatopoeia? Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably not. It's probably not as tough as you think. It's probably a lot like it sounds. Get it? Oh, that was so bad. That's what you come here for, is super deep state English class jokes about the word onomatopoeia. Get out of here, Kang. Let's go. We got things to do. We got Alliance Battle to be bad at. Keeping that life seed rolling in. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anna Mana Pia. That's pretty good. Anna Mana Pia. All right. There we go. Good job, team. Good job, team. Let's see. Let's just do an alliance battle real quick. Get that out of the way. Keep it rolling. Let's get into some account help, man, so we can look at accounts. Really? We were just letting Scourge run the show, huh? That sounds dumb. Let's not do that. Dude, I wonder what Loki, like Null and Loki can do in ABX. Especially if you gave like, or ABL even, but if you gave Null a rage and triggered the hell out of Goat and then gave him Loki as a striker. That tier 4 is going to come up so quick, dude. That's what Maddie was doing, I'm pretty sure. That's like, she does have some value, but it's mainly just that she can rotate into her tier 4 so fast that she's just like, Loki, Loki, Loki. Funny. Who's taking this one? Bro, leader! That's what you're here for. Just kidding, we ain't gonna give you support. That's like our only alien villain support. So dumb. You can take her though. And Sandman! Get in there, Sandman. Get your hands dirty. Yeah, not that great as a striker in ABL. Think Ghost Rider's better in ABL? I don't think so, right? Miles is going to be better. Mummy Miles would be a better choice, so it'd probably still be Loki for me. I don't think Ghost Rider's going to be better. Maybe. Doubt it, though. Especially in my case, I think Loki is more better with the Mighty Rage and stuff. Pew, 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 pew. that move with the pistol is great, dude. Bow, bow, bow. I still like this character. Another great one to have that I'm not really supposed to have. I still can't believe we made that cutoff perfectly. That leader was like the first of the characters that you can't get. There's like 5 that you can't get free to play. And we literally started playing the game right at that character, which is leader. So we have leader, we have US agent, we have, you know, all the ones that have come out since then. The Hood. The Hood. Leader's meta for Marvel Future Fight, dude. He just needs a tier 4. Which he will never get, by the way. No, I don't know, maybe. Doubt it, though. Oh, I doubt it. This guy's gonna be one of the few to languish. Nice job, leader. Way to get it done. Yeah, just about. I think Brave New World was one of the first updates that we were playing during. Yeah, I remember trying to rush for the CTP chest because it was the first time we got Timeline Quest ever. And so I didn't know that they were going to give it. I don't even know if they knew that they were going to give us leader bios after Timeline Quest. So I really wanted the leader bios because I'm a doofus and I really like leader because he's silly looking. He's got a giant forehead and a green head. So I was into that. But I thought I had to like build up tier 3 Sam Wilson and stuff. And it was like brutal. It's the only account I've played in a long, long time. I have some old accounts. We've actually looked at them, I think, a couple times. But they're old and bad. I think we did this. I don't know. Everyone said to use Beast. Did I not find something kind of better? What are we using? That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Sure. Reduce the damage we take. I was gonna say he's probably still got a team up with Colossus, man. Doesn't Beast gives us like some stupid like ignored like basic defense or something like that? Something like that. Yeah, recovery rate. Oh, guaranteed crit rate. Ooh. Anyways, I'm not sure how much it matters here. We need that insight on our Colossus, man. And we got the support. And we can't use the tier 4. We're striking for silence. Or canceling silence. And we're going to be in Deepa Doo-Doo. I think we're going to have to do something like that. Either that or like, it might be easier to do this swap. His moves are so slow. I think we'll do this. I'm acting like it matters, bro. This is like such a joke of a day. Yeah, I don't know. It's so difficult to get that single skill proc to line up for him. I'd love to watch someone doing that. It's just inconsistent. I can do it. Sometimes we even hit the 6, but it's just wildly inconsistent. Yeah. That one would have landed on the 5 easy, but 6 was too big of an ask. What do we got? It's the 2. Okay. Easy cancel. Nice. Back to Wolverine. There we go. Curse, nick it, go my claws. Shoot, man. Shut the front door. That was a nice one. That was pretty. That's about as good as that's gonna get on the numpad right there. That was solid. Yeah. Nah, that one was bad. And we still got the proc. Okay. Whatever you say, Logan. Okay, we're going middle. Let's swap. I just don't want to miss the cancels. Swap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at you go, Logan. You giga Gigantachad. You giga Steven. I'm just blown away. Let's screw up this rotation. But, dude, that score for this guy with what he's got is just insane. Yeah, we got all messed up now. We got all screwed up now. It feels like I missed a cancel or something, but I don't think we did. Just stop doing damage at a point. Oh, come on. Ooh, went for it too quick. I want that 10 mil if we can get it, man. That'd be nice. We could with some better gameplay. I think 10 mil is well in sight. Here, I think we're way off, but we'll see. The damage gets so low towards the end here. If I focused, probably 10 mil, yeah. That's wild, bro. Level 80 Wolverine with no cancel and no CTP. Can get 10 mil on ABX? Okay. And if you can, I don't know. I like how that works on a phone. I can't imagine that's comfortable on a phone, dude. You guys doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how that feels on a phone, but what are you guys doing this? Are you using your fingies? Like how do you move your thumb that fast? I don't know. I think the ability is kind of Q on a phone. So it makes them a little easier to run through sometimes. We had a CTP, bro. We'd use it. So, wow, crazy to actually have supports, man. Super wild. But cancel is going to be the issue. Oh, we're tier 4. Not that we're level 80, it's that we don't have a CTP. What is the cancel? Snare. He's got snare, right? Yeah. We've got snizzle. So. Okay. Go. Hades it. Do. All right. Oh yeah, we were playing with a hey, whoa. Didn't we have a co-op? Oh, because it was combat. We were playing them for the combat day. I don't know if we've gone for a score on this day with Ares like built to tier 4 and stuff. What's the cancel like here? Long? Is it slow? It's nice and long. Let's go. Man, Ares really kills my frame rate. I don't know why. Something about his skills. They just do not look good. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the thing. What are you doing, Ares? Where are you going? What are you doing? No. I think you're right, Rainer. I think you might be right. That was one thing I was saying when I was starting to play this guy. I think first of all, I don't know about a cancel on 5. I think Bob said slight delay on 5. Man, might be making that up though, so I don't know. But I don't know that you need a delay on 5, and I would ask why. But yeah, and then the first skill is a V-pad, but it's a V-pad that just like magnets you right back into his crotch. So it's like usable, but I don't need to go much faster though because everything's fitting in here. Like I'm good. And it's all fitting in the proc window. We're good. There, I don't know if it's worth moving and losing a couple like milliseconds or whatever to get out of the I need to wait for that to land too. Yeah, making a lot of mistakes. All right, this guy is certainly not my best character. Oh, come on, there we go. Look, should have got that. There we go. That's use that tier 4 in the right place. That would help a lot. Yeah, it's just lining up wrong. I'm hitting it in the wrong place pretty much every time. Kick and then the one. Oops. Yeah. One more. That was ugly. We're just warming up. Yeah, I'm not sure why people delay 5. Like, I just am curious if there's a reason. I know, like, more than one person has said it, but I think practicing in the skill preview, I couldn't get it to, like, matter. Like, the guys still come down. I heard it was because the guys won't come down or something, but I'm still getting my guys. Like, there, you got to do the 5 before the 3 because you got to do the 5 before the 3. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. It could just be one of those things where people started saying it and then... I don't know. There I missed the 5 entirely again, which is not unacceptable. Certainly not. I'll tell you where the delay is if you're playing on a numpad. Huh, just ended up getting a slightly higher score by delaying a little bit on the 5. Interesting. I wonder if it was just lining things up with the proc a certain way or what that was. There, I really need to start hitting that, the 4, the 3, after. Too early, yeah. Too early. I don't think you can, you gotta like wait, eh? Because we can't like make it through a rotation and get back around to the 5 to cancel. We're gonna have to like chill for a sec because the cancel on that lingers for a bit. But again, come on. Just don't want to do it in the right order. Yeah, you're right here. We just can't go too early because we won't get the cancel. Oh no. Oh, so many bad things happening. That is nutty. Can't believe that actually like lined back up. Just like ignored the skill. Not good, bro. Not good, man. Really having trouble with the 5 getting stuck. What's up, KT3? Happy New Year, bro. All right, come on. I gotta get a score up here. That's enough practice. Almost did. Almost got my brain to do it that time. Whoa, that was insanity. Went through like the whole trans because I like targeted it weird to try and place it where he was gonna be, which I guess is something you don't want to do apparently. It like, that proc just completely missed that entire rotation. That was weird. Thing, man. Oh, bro. What was that, like a millisecond too early on that light? Boo. Boo. All right. I gotta get this done. I am having fun practicing this guy, but we gotta keep moving, man. We gotta do some account help, so try and just get through a run here, as ugly as it may be. What did I said, as ugly as it may be. Oh, this one may be ugly. We'll see. I roll my eyes at myself. Dang, it did the same thing. I thought I had enough distance. That's really annoying. Normally it's nice when they drop the light right on top of you, but when it ruins your run, it's not great. Not great. Oopsies, that was terrible. I lost where I was at and just wasted my entire transcendent skill. Which is, and bricked the whole thing. Choke. Boy, howdy. Ooh. We might as, what am I doing, dude? What am I doing? We have an obelisk. We're gonna score like 3 million points here. Getting ready, we're preparing for when we have our CTP. We're getting ready for 2026. I don't know why the hell he decided to dash all off this way. Sure, dude, why not? That slowdown was insane. Come on. Bun's over here. That's a huge improvement, guys, by the way. Just wanted you all to know that. Last time we did, let's just see. I don't know, huge, but I think that's better. That's all I'm saying, that's better. Nice when trying pays off, eh? We got an extra reward that I know we didn't get last time. Let's see how we did. I don't think we did this well. If we go back and look at this day, I'll bet it's going to be... Oh, wow, what did we hit 4-3 with? I don't think that was null. By the way, this was not Ares, I don't think. This was actually with our null, with the proper striker at tier 4 with a mighty greed. So crazy. We can almost catch up with what our null did. Yeah, that was null tier 4 for sure. No doubt about it, because I've gotten significantly better at playing Ares from the last time we played him. And I think that was actually back on like combat day. I don't know what round is that. Let's see, just for fun, since we've got all this in the game. The calendar, and we're looking for what, combat villain. Yeah, this is what we did, right? So it would have been round 6. Yeah, this is it. This was our last score with Ares. Different supports though. So, or no, this wasn't this Ares. This wasn't Ares. No. It doesn't suck in ABL compared to what we had, I'll tell you what. What are you using? Are you using an obelisk? Because most characters suck with an obelisk. What did we use yesterday? Was it Ares? Was that yesterday and I was just that tired? No. No. Yes, it was. Weird. So, yeah. But different, like I said, different restrictions. We don't have the same. This should have been significantly better than this. Because this day we used Taskmaster and Hope. So we should have been getting a much higher score. And we did by like 1,000,000 points. So it was both... You got a mighty D? Well, that's your problem. I mean, maybe not. But I don't think that's great. No rage, no game. That's right. That's right. Anyhow, fun. All right, let's do some... Nice. Yeah, it's not so bad for us. We'll go ahead and rip the chests open for today. Thanks for the invite, Pipes. We'll rip the chests open for today, and then we'll get into some account help here. Take a look at some folks. See what we got. All right, so worth it. Just kidding. All a gamble, man, at all times, for everything. Did we do it all? We did a lot, man. That's been a chatty stream. It's already been 2 hours. This is going to be a 3-hour stream today. All right, hit me up, man. Edward, you here, bro? Yeah, let's go, Edward. What you got, bro? Hit me with your IGN. Let's do this thing. And anyone else, if you want account help, go ahead and throw your IGN up in chat. I'll take about 4 down, 3 after Edward, and then we'll go for those. And then after that, if we've got more people looking, we'll maybe do some more. I think 4 is going to be the limit today. Sure. I don't think I need your IGN. I think you're on my friends list. Judy. Yeah, Loki's also just really hard to play. What's up, Imliba? How you doing? Loki's just tough to play, man. So it's hard. What's up, Sahil? What's going on? All right, I'm gonna get started on this one. Throw your IGNs up if you're looking for help. I got Judy and Edward. Let's get started. I set myself up today. I was in too good of a mood. I started talking a bunch. We talked about a bunch of stuff. Hopefully some of it was interesting. Hopefully. All right. See how we doing here. 107 on the badge, so early on our account here. A lot of 3 gems, so the only advice when you're stuck on a lot of 3 gems is just don't sleep on Otherworld Battle. Make sure you're getting in there, doing your best to get your challenges every day for the extra sword materials and stuff, and then during the discount, just go for it. If you need to know, I think in the swords guide on the channel, it breaks down how to like farm those challenges at the beginning of a season reset. If you want to check that out, you can. And then if you got, let's see, any cooldown here? Yeah, about 3% on the swords. Nice looking cards. Watch out for like Ghost Rider or Marvel Zombies that bring in here instead of Cable. This is one of those situations where I'd probably stop working on Cable and consider him the one you're sort of eyeballing to replace. Looks like you're going for a hybrid set. So in that case, either one, Marvel Zombies. Basically, Marvel Zombies, I guess, would be slightly more PvP hybrid leaning, and Ghost Rider would be slightly more PvE hybrid leaning. Whatever you do, you can leave Guardians here, or you could put both. You could put Ghost Rider and Marvel Zombies eventually. Nice, you're working on Marvel Zombies. Really cool, dude. Grats, man. Yeah, I'm... And what do you got, dude? Nice. Sounds good, man. All right. Yeah, this looks really good. Anyways, you could swap either of those in, or you could leave Guardians. This is a good card, so it's up to you. You really want to make sure. In fact, I'll tell you right now, in the state you're in, #1 priority for you right now should be taking your mythic cards and using them to reroll for procs on these. You really want that 20% HP proc here, even though these are decent, like these are good. And if you are going to reroll them like I did today, make sure you watch out for like losing cooldown, things like that are going to affect your account. Because yeah, your cooldown is low. It's tight. You've got 3% on swords, so that takes us up to like 28% here. And then you've got 14% from your alliance. So you're quite low on cooldown, so you really don't want to lose any. And you also want some more ignored defense as well. This wants to be closer to like, what is it? 35, 40%, somewhere in there, I think, for ignore defense, because there's a base stat involved as well to get it up to the cap. And yeah, but reroll for those bonus options. You need a proc here. You've got it here, which is good. But yeah, you need the proc here for physical attack and the proc here for HP. Be very helpful. And then on Marvel Zombies, I definitely recommend getting the second HP proc rolled up on that one. So when you do equip it, you've got the double HP proc. Woo, so nice for PvP. So nice. All attack blue is fantastic. Cooldown blue is fantastic. Biz defense blue is not amazing. It's like okay on a PvP card, kinda, but it would be the 3rd priority. I'd think you'd want crowd control time more than this, and then even more than that for you, ignore defense. But you're likely to be able to pick up some ignore defense somewhere else on your cards. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, like here, you shouldn't be locking that flame resist. You really want to try and get ignore defense there. You want another like 10% ignore defense, but if you find it, you could keep this on a PvP card. But again, I don't think it's great. You'd rather have crowd control. But anyway, so lock it, maybe lock it, probably not. And then here we've got a lot of stats that gotta go eventually. You could enjoy the 5% pierce for now while you work on the rest of your cards. Yeah, and here's the thing, man, Edward, if you like, so here, I'll explain it right here. So with this card, yes, you have 5% pierce, and that is good. Let's say you go through and now you've got all your cards with 5% pierce. Okay, what's next? Well, now you have a card here with 5% pierce, but instead of all attack, you have mind resist. Instead of crit rate or crit damage, you have flame resist. Instead of cooldown time or ignore defense, you've got, or crowd control time or ignore defense, you've got lightning resist. And you can kind of see how it creates a problem. And now what you have to do, now your only option, is to come back here and essentially redo this. You have to undo the pierce in order to try and fix these stats. So the general practice is to make sure you only lock blue stats that you want to keep. Don't lock bad, questionable blue stats to try and get pierce. It's not worth it because you're just setting yourself up to have to do it all over again, right? So that is the idea there. Yeah, so you want to make sure you're locking the right things. If you're playing free to play, I think energy attack is fine. The idea of going for all attack blue on all your cards as a free to play sounds like the worst nightmare. That's like sleep paralysis nightmare. That sounds terrible. So I would go with that if I was free to play. All basic defense is a good stat. It's not the best, but it's a good one, especially if you're hybrid. Same with crowd control time. So this card's got you hurting a little bit because you've got a lot of PvP stats, frankly. You've got a lot of PvP stats here. You might want to consider... Let's see, what's going to be more important? You need to get some more ignore defense somewhere, and you need crit, like everyone needs crit damage. So if you just end up with all basic defense on all your cards in that slot, it's going to suck because all your characters are going to want crit damage. So you need crit damage on a couple of your cards, right, in the end. So with this one, energy attack is for sure good to lock. Max HP is for sure good to lock. Those are great stats. But the other two blue stars here are tough because they're good stats. They're just kind of not the ones you necessarily want. So think good and hard on this and maybe get a second opinion about whether or not you should keep the crowd control time here or go for ignore defense. And the same thing here with crit damage. It's going to be a tough call. And then here we've got all attack blue is fantastic. Crit damage blue is fantastic. And max HP blue is fantastic. So this one's great because you can lock these three stats. You won't lose pierce, but you can re-roll all these resists, right? So that's definitely what I would do here. Don't lock any resists. And then here, I wouldn't craft this card. And you won't because you're going to replace it with Marvel Zombies that you're crafting in your inventory. Nice, man. Hopefully that helps out with the cards. Returning player? Do I smell a returning player? What is this? What's this? What's this? There's old unis everywhere. Yeah, you need some uniforms, buddy. Real bad. What's the plan for your unis? Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like you took a nice long break. And now we got to figure out how to get you back on track. Dang, that's all right. Hey, guess what? There'll be one in another couple months. Yeah, and seriously, welcome back, man. Good to have you back. Dude, gotta love Fear itself. Hulk, spin it to win it. Go. So I guess the play is just to focus literally from the most powerful, most coverage uniforms first and go from there, right? So yeah, Zombie Wanda, clear choice, right? You've already got a Rage, you've already got her tier 4, amazing. Storm, yes, fantastic. And then of course Loki, wherever you've got him at, Loki is extremely good right now. You've got like, yeah, you don't have any of them, right? So yeah, you basically want to pick up your Loki, your Ghost Rider, your, eventually your Mephisto, a Sentry. We could see what happened with Kang. Maybe it's not Sentry, maybe it's Kang for you. Zombie Wanda, Storm, you know, those like 5, 6, 7 really clutch uniforms that cover a lot of territory. I think that's probably a good idea coming back. And maybe take it easy because you have a lot of things that'll work for now, right? Like as a stopgap, you've got a lot of things that can cover for you like till the anniversary. I mean, maybe not a lot, but let's see here. Like, that's not going to cut it with that uniform. You've got, hey, got Moon Knight level 80 with a uni. It's old, but it put some points up if you needed a combat hero. You've got a combat villain, not going to score well, but you've got it, and it's level 80. You've got Sharon for Blast Female. You've got Iron Man for Blast Villain. And again, these are not going to be good scores, right? But they're scores. So consider the uniforms, and I'm sure you are, but consider the uniforms that you have that can cover for you until a 50% discount, right? And then really try to separate out the ones. Yo, let's go, dude. Grats, Wayne. Come on, bro. Woo! Let's go. Brilliant authority. What you pull it off of? Just like a challenger chest, or what was that? Yeah, me and I know both. Where'd you get that, bro? Yeah, and just go from there, because you're going to have a lot of supports too, so you'll be good, because some of these 3-year-old supports are still going to work just fine for what you need, right? And yeah, that's kind of it, the gist of it, man. You got the right idea. Zombie, Wanda, Storm, like Loki. I don't know. Who else? Speed is still tough. I hesitate to tell people to pick up Gwenpool's uniform at this point because I feel like there's something coming to replace it. It still covers a lot of bases, but yeah, I think its usefulness is going to fall off quickly. So it's an option that'll cover a lot of days, but I don't really like it, right? I like all those other uniforms better. Do you have any other specific questions? Who would I tier 4 next? Storm. Probably. Just go ahead and line her up for the tier 4. And then by the time you get ready for the next one, you can do some of those other powerhouse native tier 1s that won't cost you an arm and a leg, like the toe. Wait for, or Sentry. These guys you might be able to wait out for the anniversary. But that's a long ways away, so I don't know. You might end up picking up like a timeline battle pushing character before the anniversary, but those are expensive uniforms to get on 40%, so. I mean, hopefully that helps, dude. Glad to have you back. And yeah, that's funny. It's kind of easy to do that because you have a lot of what you need. You just got to get the best updates you can. It looks really good, man. Hopefully that stuff with the cards helps a little bit too. And yeah, let's move on and take a look at Judy's account. Did I miss anyone else's IGNs in here? Let's see. I'm gonna scroll up real quick, just see if anyone else threw their name in the pot and I missed it. No, I think we got it. Shavendra, what up, dude? Nice. Okay, yeah, let's do those two. Let's do Rainer and Shavendra. Give me your IGN, Rainer, because I don't think I know it. Shavendra and Judy are on my friends list. I think Shavendra's still in here. I don't know. Did you? I think you took a break for the holidays. You might have kicked you off my list. Oh, no. In the Alliance? Maybe. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. A not so wise man once said, all I know is that I don't know. Yo, all right, let's take a look. I'm just writing this one down because I don't know how much help you'll need, but we will take a look. What you got going on, Judy? 234 on the badge. God, the more I look at people's swords, the more I feel like we really got super old and rigged with that blue sword back in the day. Oh, no worries, bro. As good of an IGN as any I've ever seen. What can I say? There we go. That'll be a fun one to try and pronounce. Yeah, you probably know what's going on with your swords. You're just waiting for RNG to bless ya, is my guess. However, not seeing any cooldown, which means if you need it, should you need it, there. And now I think we've looked at your account. Hey, thanks, Nathan. Also, welcome. What's up, man? Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, I just did an updated free-to-play account video like a week ago or something, so that's there if you want it. There's like an account update on the channel. Let's see here. Yummy. Yummy. And dodge is good. So you've at least got 3 really good stats here. I probably wouldn't lock Fizz defense in this case, definitely. I would just go dodge, crit rate, all attack, re-roll for something better. Nice with the 7 here, but no proc, no sale. Basically, that's where I'm at. Yeah, it was a while ago, for sure. Yeah, no proc, no sale. I know the 7s are nice, but gotta get that at some point. And then here, we're missing attack, resist. Yeah, this one needs help, but it's one of those things where we don't want to mess with it right now. Nice, 7 quality and good rolls here. This is nice. I think you can get double attack on Spidey, and that might be the only way this could possibly be better. Maybe, I don't know if it's crit damage, but that one's nice. That's real nice. Energy attack's good for free to play. Crit rate's good. Ignore defense is good. And max HP is good. This one's looking nice. Really nice. I would not settle for these options. These are terrible for this card. You can get energy attack, physical attack, and the proc on this card is not good. Just for the record. In my opinion, I'm a movement speed hater. I know it has some uses, but I just don't see any places where movement speed can show up and not rob you of something that would be clearly better than moving a little bit faster. However, if I had my movement speed capped, I might not have died to Shempo this morning. So just saying. To pay no attention. That's a joke, by the way. Although it may be true, but I wouldn't get movement speed just to try and run away from Shempo faster in timeline battle. This card, 5% Pierce, but it's a stinker. I'm sure we've talked about replacing it. I'm sure we have. Yeah, you really are overvaluing the number 6 here, in my opinion. Same with the number 7. It's really, really nice, but like here it's amazing, and you toot toot, and you celebrate, and you throw up the W's. Here, it's not. I mean, these are not good enough stats. You may, the cooldown here and the attack speed might be very good for your account right now. Like you might be relying on them, you know, for some attack speed and whatever the other cooldown. Your cooldown looks good, actually. So you should be good to potentially lose some if you wanted to re-roll this bonus option. But we're talking like 1% to all these stats. So when you weigh that against like a 20% proc, damage proc, it's just not comparable at all. In some cases it's a little closer, but I don't think it is with these big damage procs and like this HP proc. They're just not worth sacrificing. We looked at that. We looked at this card you'll want to replace eventually, but it's really hard to replace because it's got 5% pierce, yada yada. I think we've already talked about that. And then all attack here is great. Poison resist gotta go. Ignore defense is nice, and dodge is nice. So you got 3 good stats here to lock, which is a fantastic place to be in. Hopefully you get that rolled up nice. And then yeah, the proc and energy attack here is nice, even though it's 4 quality. You can see the difference. These numbers, a bit of it's psychological. They're good, but they're not as good as having the right things, right? So there you go. 5.7% energy attack is better than well, those aren't bad stats, but like 5.7% recovery rate is a perfect example. Anyways, cards are looking good. Good luck. Hopefully they bend to your will and give you the stats you're looking for, you know? Any questions about the builds, tier 4s and stuff? You got a lot of tier 4s looking good here. So, not sure if I'll go through each one. Plus, yeah, I think you're on it like a bonnet with your, you know, paying attention to the CTPs and stuff. Yeah, which is really good, so. Yeah, oh yeah. Not for nothing. He's ABL meta. He's ABL meta. You get really, really heavy bans. You could throw him in TBA or other world battle, and maybe he claps someone with the 4 skill, you know? Could be, could not be. You never know. And yeah, he's still ABL meta. He still outscores Loki in ABL. Not by a ton, I don't. Well, it's going to vary. I think someone was saying something about this. Like, Bob is like the god of Alliance Battle, like one of the Alliance Battle gods in this game. Trying to replicate exactly what he's doing is not always going to work. It's not going to be the same for different accounts, different levels of play. For some people, you might see a much more dramatic difference in your ABL scores than someone like Bob. Bob's ability to pilot Loki is insane. So when he goes into ABL with Loki, he's not messing around. He's doing stuff most of us aren't going to do. And Zeus is going to score much better for the vast majority of us in ABL. Because we're just not. I see, like, for real. My scores would be better if I built this guy. Take it easy, Edward. Happy New Year. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. So yeah. Anyways, join me in my cope, Judy, in trying to believe that we didn't waste 5,000 crystals. Come on, let's go. Anyways, what are you looking at next? Scarlet Witch, perhaps, for the zombie uni? Zombie. What else we got here? Man, you got a lot of good stuff. You got a lot of juice. A lot of juice. What is the plan? You've got so many yeah, what's the plan here? Look at this. So I don't know if we have Loki's uni hiding somewhere. I like Loki too much too, by the way, guys. So keep that in mind when you're getting account help. New uni, very, very good. Tons of use and probably should be a priority for almost everybody. But I like the dude probably more than I should. Kind of the mascot around. Luna's insane, man. She's still cooking. Yeah, I know, Luna and Miles. Luna's still cooking, man, to this day. She's so hot right now. She's like Hansel. But no, she's really good. So I also, for me, whenever I see this, I'm like, dude, you paid good money for this. Go ahead and tier 4 you girl. You know what I'm saying? Why not, right? The cheap tier 4. It probably gets you some good scores. You'll get some benefits out of tier 4ing her. Yeah. Well, you've already got her built. For the most part, all she needs is a better ISO set and maybe a mighty, a mighty rage would obviously be better. But she's got a CTP, so she's ready to go. And then Wanda is another good choice with zombie Wanda, in my opinion. Horse Miles would be a great option. Do you have the zombie uniform? Oh, and you have a competition. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think those two look really good, and they also bring the speed types into your situation here. Yeah, which you kind of need, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, you've got a couple of clutch, oh, and you don't have your Hulk tier 4 up here covering combat days already. So yeah, Ares, oh, but you have Gladiator for combat alien. And then alien villain, what are you using? Mephisto, eh? He's an, oh, is he? No, he's not an alien. That's right, he's other. He is not an alien. Duh. Yeah, so you got some good Alliance battle characters you could plug in here. I think Luna Snow, Miles, and Ares are all good options. Yeah, because you're using Ares. They'll all get you good, get you good coverage. So, but out of those three, man, I don't know. That's a tough call. Stop it. Wrong button. You get the special treatment, Judy. Or what was the fourth option? Ares. Let's see what the peanut gallery thinks. What you guys think? Who would be the best tier 4 for Judy here? Because we're kind of like, we get benefits out of all of those, right? My vote, I don't, I'll let you guys vote a little bit before I'll tell you what I vote for. But, yeah, there, you get benefit from all of those. And then you have CTPs on them all. So you're in a really good place as far as this choice goes. And you're kind of spoiled for choice. They're all native tier 1, so you could rip through a couple of these. But we also have, Kang potentially coming up too, I guess. What's up, Tana? I'm going with that. What time is it here? It is 10 o'clock in the AM where I live. Looking really chilly outside, but maybe a nice day. We had we had an atmospheric river, they called it, come through the Pacific Northwest, and I think a large area. And it rained. I told you guys about it. It rained. So we had power outages. It rained so hard for so many days. And before that and after that, we've had these crazy dry spells. It's just been dry and cold for days and days. What's the date here? Well, it's the 31st of January, my friend. Happy New Year's Eve for me, and Happy New Year's to some of you folks. Actually, not quite, but you're getting close. Some of you. Where is it already? Wow. I was way off, dude. Oh, Earth. You're so big. Let's end this poll. Australia celebrates, New Year's. I was going to say, you guys, we're already New Year'sing all across the planet. Yeah, man. Happy New Year's, you guys. Hey, thanks so much for spending some of it here with me, y'all. That's awesome. Thank you. That actually, means something to me. It's nice for you guys to be here. My vote's Luna, by the way. Because I think you just, paid for it, so I would do it. And it's a native tier 1, so it's an easy choice. You can use the competition here if you want. I don't know if you want to, save it for a mighty competition for someone like Zeus, for ABL. Might be a better choice. I don't know. It might not. The difference, I'm just thinking about the difference between, maybe a mighty rage and a comp. But anyways, she gives you coverage. It's not just, doing it because she's paywall either. She's actually going to get you some scores. And then after that, everyone said Zombie Wanda. She covers so many days is her deal. She just covers so many days for you. But you have a lot of them covered already, eh? She's got a greed, so she's not going to score well. So you have some of them covered and not covered well. So yeah, Zombie Wanda's a good choice too. I think for me, with the state of your account, I would go... What's your Ghost Rider look like? Yeah, I would go Luna Snow, Miles, Zombie, Ares. That's the order I would go in, personally. I think you benefit a lot from having Miles as a striker for this account. You can stop using Ghost Rider with a regular judgment. You can use your Miles instead, and you're going to improve a lot of your scores, and he's going to cover Alliance Battle Days for you. So I think that's a good choice. And then obviously Luna's really, really good. And Ares just is last because the other ones are good. There's no... Ares isn't worse or anything or doesn't bring a lot of value. It's just that I think the other ones bring a little more. And I think that's what I got for you, Judy. Hopefully that helps, man. Well, we're busy. We're tier 4 and other stuff. You know? Everyone's got their preferences, I suppose. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at, Sanjeev. There's a lot of value in Miles as well. With the villain coverage, speed villain coverage, as well as the striking. I think that's good, man. And hopefully that helps you out, Judy. All right, moving on to the next one. Who was this again? Please come to the customer service desk. Please come to the customer service desk. That was Rainer, right? All right, let's go. Yes, sir. 185 on the badge. Nice, man. Nice. Hey, Happy New Year, Jiggy. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. You too. Yes, sir. Yeah. I still got a ways to go. Shoot, I'll probably take a nap before 2026. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. Didn't do much of the sleeping again last night. I got some, but I gotta quit trying to do so many things. I do so little and so much. I find ways to use so much time and get so little done. Crazy, man. Feels like that's part of the future, eh? Swords are looking good, man. Good progress here. 5 gem, 5 gem, 5 gem. Just waiting on that door to break down. 5 gem, 4-4. Looks good. 10% cooldown. Looks really nice. Hopefully, Otherworld Battle is kind and you get some swords. Let's see what we're working with here. Cooldown looks great. Maybe even just a touch high, which is fine. Same with Ignore Defense. Touch high, but got it covered. Looking at this, what's the... Tell me about your cards, man. Tell me about your cards. Ooh, nice. Gotcha. Okay. Easy picks as far as I'm concerned. These two have conflicting procs, I believe. I think they have the same physical damage proc, so you can't have it on both. So I would replace this, and I would replace this. Crescent's a better card, I think. And it's just going to do more for you in term, keeping it. Eventually you're going to want to replace a lot of these, honestly. So I'm glad you have those cards in your inventory and you're working on them. That's really, really good. Like, focus your energy into those cards. What did you say? You said you had Ghost Rider and Luna. Very, very nice. Two really good pieces for this setup. Yeah, I think these two are the worst. I would say maybe... No. These two are the worst. I would probably replace... see. Now, this proc will not conflict with Luna Snow. So you could actually stack this. However, this is a win hit proc, but you could stack this potentially like for a moment, right? While you're working on these cards with Luna Snow. So if you happen to get Luna Snow in a place where you can equip it, I would maybe go with this card first. Leave this one. Got some nice stats on it. Looks like slightly better stats. You could lose some ignore defense or whatever. So yeah, I would probably put Luna here as soon as you get 3% Pierce on it. And then make sure to get that energy attack proc on Luna. And then yeah, when you think about it, you take Sentry into PvP. Do you get, what's your Sentry look like? Yeah, yes sir. You take, and just this'll enjoy this for the moment while it lasts, right? From what I can tell, I've never even suggested that somebody do this, but from what I can tell, if you put Luna here, with the proc, you'll have a 20% energy attack proc when you attack, and then you'll also have a 20% energy attack proc when you're hit. So both of them will trigger on your Sentry, giving you 40% more damage. Yo, that's crazy. So then, okay, you ready for this? And here's what you do. And then when Ghost Rider's ready, you put Ghost Rider where Crescent is, okay? I'm going to leave Black Widow. I'm kind of kidding, but maybe I'm not, man. Because you want to replace both of these eventually, and even though Crescent is technically the better PvP card, you could actually set yourself up to have 60% energy attack in procs on your cards for just a moment until you replace Black Widow. For your Sentry. You're probably not going to get this proc to activate any kind of consistently outside of PvP, right? It's a PvP proc. No, Black Panther's got to go eventually too. It's just a better card. Like as far as, so like this card and this card are good. I would even argue that Crescent is the second best card on this set. It's just a very PvP focused card and doesn't play nice with hybrid sets in my opinion. So eventually what'll happen, right? You've got Luna Snow comes in here. We're joking, kinda, maybe we're not, but Ghost Rider comes in here. Then, what did I say? Luna. Wow, what do we need? You need Luna. You have options, but you need Luna, Ghost Rider, and Marvel Zombies, right? And then the last one is either Guardians of the Galaxy or New Avengers #9. If you want more damage on your set for like PvE, use Guardians of the Galaxy. If you want more of the like Apocalypse, procs across the board, more hybrid power, go with New Avengers #9. But that's like the end game set, right? And so I'm trying to just walk you through the order I would replace them in. It really doesn't matter if you do Black Widow or Crescent first. I personally would think it was funny to try and line up 60% attack for Sentry. I would want to see what that looked like in PvP. I imagine it would be hysterical. But silly, man. However, looking at these cards, the only thing you have to lose here really that could really harm your account is crit damage, and even that wouldn't hurt you too bad. So you could take this off first, and in fact this card's got better stats, I think. So yeah, you probably want to replace Scarlet Witch, then replace Crescent, then replace probably Black Widow at that point, and then with the last card, whether it's New Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel Zombies, whichever one you get last, go ahead and replace Black Panther. And then always focus your energy into working on the cards, obviously, that you're going to keep on your set forever. Don't put any more effort into any of these cards while they're on your set. And it'll take time, but if you do that, like, slowly, right? I think you'll notice just like a steady increase, right, in the power on your account. Alliance battle scores. Fixing these cards is only going to make your Alliance battle cards better. Or your Alliance battle scores better. You've got a bunch of PvP. These are PvP cards. They're not helping your Alliance battle scores hardly at all. Yeah, Luna and Ghost Rider are gonna, exactly what INL said, are gonna bump your scores up a bunch. That's why I'm saying, like, get Luna on here, replace this PvP card, get Ghost Rider on here. And then me personally, like I said, I would try and set up the 3 procs for attack, because I think that'd be cool. And then, yeah, eventually you'll want to replace them, but you'll just notice your Alliance battle scores getting better. And then let's take a look here, what you got. Nice card. This ain't bad at all. Mind Resist is the only one here that's really, like, not great at all. Other than that, this is a really well-rolled... This is a nice card, man. Hey. This is nice. Yeah, I would go... No. I would go Scarlet Witch first. Scarlet Witch first, then Crescent, then Black Widow. Then Black Panther. Last. That's what I would do. And I think you'll see good results all around from, like, all those replacements. You won't notice hardly any negatives, and you'll notice a bunch of positives. I think you should be safe. Don't hesitate to ask, man. You can always DM me in Discord. If I ignore you, it's not because I hate you. It's because I missed it, or I read it, and then, like, said, oh, I'll get to that later. Don't hesitate to throw me a DM if you, like, have a question about your cards, you're looking to do a big move, and you're not sure. Send me a screenshot or whatever. It never bothers me. Just don't let it bother you if I miss it or ignore you. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I hate you or it's you personally. I just missed that message or didn't reply in time. Null's looking good. What you got? Yeah. That's the stuff. That's the juice. Got a heal on there. Slowly working on your OBs. And yeah, looks good. Power Ring Hook. Yeah, because your Sentry's got an artifact. You got your Mighty Conquest. Ready to cook timeline battle. Let's go. I would advise kind of choosing between these guys with your OBs. Obviously, this guy wants physical attack OBs. But, like, get your heals on Sentry first. Right? Like, get 2 more heals on him, I would say. 1 more. Yeah, get him his 1 more heal before you finish up heals over here. Don't, like, split them. You tend to lean into one character for pushing in, like, timeline battle, which is where it's the most important in my opinion. And so start stacking up one character. Good idea. Not sure if you have the Zambi uni, but very good. You got a nice rage on her. Hopefully you've got the zombie uniform as well. Nice X of Death's uniform. You got gifted seasonal Black Cat? How does that happen? That's wild. Gifted seasonal rogue. That's not seasonal rogue. I always think it is, but it's not. This is the one I like. I say that every time. This is her Excalibur uniform. Boom. Nightcrawler. Nice. Yep. I was going to say, this is where I would go. So that's your next tier 4. Congrats in advance. And yeah, after that, you probably go Loki. You probably go with Loki. Excuse me. Or Kang, if he's really, really good. Or Ares. You got some good options. You got some good options. Yeah. I'd probably go with Loki, personally, because he's the king. You go there, and then after that, I'm not sure. Some more niche characters there. Ares, probably, for coverage. Yeah, Ares for combat alien, and then you can, like, so you could steal his rage for Ares. You could rob him if you wanted to. I don't know if you're going to get more or what, but need to get some unis. You've been playing for a while. You lost. Well, obviously the daily grind, but as far as, like, what you should be looking to improve on this account, a lot of it is, yeah, get your Mephisto, man. Get this guy tier 4. That's going to feel really good. It's really fun. I've been enjoying Mephisto a lot. Loki, you've got some good toys here. They're just on the cusp of, like, being able to be played with. You know what I'm saying? Got to get this guy tier 4. So get your Mephisto tier 4. I've been enjoying trying to push in timeline battle and stuff, so yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're not in the Discord, guys, it's in the description below. Feel free to come join the Discord. A lot of nice people in there helping out a lot, which is really cool. Transcendent Potentials. I did see Ares. Yeah. Those are the ones I would worry about. Ares, Loki, and Mephisto. Then after that, I don't know. This is a good... You could tier 4 Carnage. He's looking really good. It's a nice build. That'd be a good little PvP character to tier 4. In my opinion. And that's like 3 or 4 tier 4s. And then we got Kang coming out. I don't know what you're looking for. Chase those CTPs, man. Keep looking for them. I think you had some regular rages still. Yeah. Stalk the events. Trying to get you some comps and stuff. Some CTPs of competition. And yeah. I don't know. They got some changes coming to the game next year that they announced. Getting rid of some of the like autoplay type stuff. So maybe we'll get some more interesting game modes. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, you got a lot of stuff you can still work on. A lot of characters you can still tier 2. A lot of characters you can still tier 2. And tier 3, farm crystals. It's a good one. More story mode fragments, stuff like that. And yeah, work on them tier 4s. All that stuff. I don't actually. We've got, hopefully that helps you, man. I'm gonna actually move on. This is crazy. We're getting towards 3 hours here, and I actually have 2 more names left on this list. So, let's take a look at Shivendra's account. Where are you at? Where are you at? I don't know if I've got you on either list anymore, my friend. I might have to re-add you, Shivendra. Are you in here? Where you at? Am I blind? Maybe. Let's try the alliance. Ah, that was easy. That was easy. Boop. What you got, dude? What are we looking at? Working on them swords. We're grinding. 199 on the badge. Should be getting some 5. There we go. We got 1 5 gem. I was like, none? Huh? Keep grinding, man. And then we got 11.8% cooldown as well. Get you a Ghost Rider and or a Marvel Zombies card, I suppose. If you want. You don't have to. This is a great set of cards, but Ghost Rider or Marvel Zombies would be an upgrade. But you're in a tough spot where the cards you'd want to replace, excuse me, aren't they're already crafted with 5 blue stars, so it makes them a little more difficult to replace. This one's got a lot of questionable stats, so this one will be easier to replace, but yeah. And then what do we got here? This resist, Fizz defense, cooldown all attack. This one's got some decent stats again. It's like hit and miss. It's got a little bit of both. But I would definitely look to... what do we got here? You have Ghost Rider. It goes here. The better card. But you just have to, like, watch your stats. You have to craft it up in your bags. It's going to be a long process for you, basically, at this point, because you need to be crafting it in your bags. I think it's going to feel bad to equip it until you can get 5% Pierce. 3% might be okay, because you're getting a all-attack proc. So it might help, but it's still, you're going to feel the Pierce loss. I hope so, man. Yeah, I really hope we get another... I missed that event. I started this account, my account, just after that event, so no Brilly. So, no, just one. Are there 2 links there for Discord? What? What you talking about? Are there? There shouldn't be. If there are, it's a mistake. They should be the same Discord. I only have the one. We only have the one. It ain't mine. But anyways, yeah, I would at least craft it up to 3% Pierce, and then this is your first target to replace. Because technically, this one doesn't even need to be replaced. It would just be, like, by replacing this with Marvel Zombies, I think you get, like, obviously the second HP proc, which is huge, and why most people would do it. You get some ignored dodge on your cards, which is nice, but you're probably not going to get quite as much attack. I don't know, I'd have to compare them side by side, but it's a reasonable upgrade, so... I'll take a look at that. Are they the same? Whose Discord am I linking you to? They should all be the same. I don't know. I probably just doubled them up doing some like copy paste shenanigans. Nice. Ooh, excuse me. Gosh, I got the yawns, man. Getting tired. We've been streaming for a while, man. Let's see. What do you got going on? Hey. Hey. I think with Zeus, like, if people want a tier 4 him at this point, oh, you have Marvel Zombies? Do you have it, or you're just looking at doing that in the future? Because it would be Guardians. That's the only one that's left. That's like... It depends. Like, are you... I was going to say, which are you trying to... Do you want your cards to lend themselves more to PvP or PvE? Both are the same. Awesome. Thanks, INL. Yeah, they just got doubled up from some copy pasta shenanigans. There we go. Goodness, I got a hangnail driving me nuts over here. In the future. Gotcha. Yeah, don't have it yet. Guardians of the Galaxy would be the only one left. None of these would be replaced by Marvel Zombies. Okay, let's be real. Since you asked, I'll break down all the options you have. If you put Ghost Rider here, what's left is you can either leave your set the way it is. It'd be great. If you want to bring in Marvel Zombies, you could do two things. You could replace this, and I just was telling you, like, you'll gain an HP proc, you'll gain Ignore Dodge, you'll lose maybe some attack. I don't think you can get quite as much attack because you can get double attack stats here plus the 10% all attack. So that's the difference there, right? The other thing you could do is keep this, make sure you get energy attack, fizz attack, all attack, right? And then you could replace New Avengers number 9 with Marvel Zombies. It's better than... Marvel Zombies is significantly better than this card, in my opinion. It's got better stats. So that's significantly. That's a lie. I think it's the better card. I think it's balanced more between PvE and PvP. So you could, in theory, keep Guardians, Marvel Zombies, Luna Snow, Ghost Rider, White Fox. Myself, I would prefer to have the 2 HP procs for Timeline Battle, specifically. So I would probably replace Guardians of the Galaxy with Marvel Zombies, personally. Because I like the set with all the procs. Having that double HP proc is really nice. But again, Guardians of the Galaxy is a fantastic card, so you don't have to do that. And then, of course, the other thing you could do, if you really wanted to, is just replace this with Marvel Zombies and not have Ghost Rider, but I don't recommend that. Anyhow, there you go. That's all your options. If it was still confusing, just rewind the VOD and listen to that part again, right? Until it makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense after that, ask me again in the future. All right. And then for tier 4s, yeah, I was going to say I would wait for, like, with Zeus, if you're going to, like, build him for ABL, do it, right? Like, wait for a mighty competition for your boy. Because that's his best CTP by quite a bit, right? If I'm not mistaken. Struggles a little bit with the rage because there's some issues lining up the proc. From what I've heard, I don't know that. That's just what I've heard. So competition is his juice. The Zeus juice. And if you can get one... Oh, you're so sweet. Hi, honey. I know it's been a while. No, not yet. We're not ready yet. I didn't say the magic words. That way you get the best Zeus you can get, right? Instead of settling for, like, a rage. And that way he's gonna get you that score in ABL that you're chasing, right? Nice. Waiting to see what Kang looks like. That's a good idea for equipping any CTPs, honestly. We don't know what we're gonna get, so... I mean, I'm sure you're gonna want a PvP CTP for Kang, but you never know. People would have said that about Mephisto, probably. Well, some of you were on top of it and knew that he was hybrid from the get-go, but a lot of people would have said you're gonna need a PvP CTP guy. Yeah. And it ended up you wanted a PvE. Anywho. Yeah, because after that, we're getting into that same territory where it's like, Miles is out, we don't have it, that's fine. Loki would be a good pickup for sure. Kang, we got to see in the future. And other than that, your bases are pretty well covered. Actually, really well covered. Like, who are you missing here? Because I think you're missing somebody. But man, you've done a good job covering your Alliance battle bases. Holy smokes, are you missing a tier 4 for any days, Shavendra? Yeah, I'll help you out, dude. Give me just a sec. The tips you need aren't in here. They're stupid, and I hate to give them to you, but I will. We'll close out with them. Jean, hush, honey. I know. Do you mind grabbing her, though, honey? Thank you. There you go. All good. That's good news. Because it looks like it worked out okay. And I love to see it. Yeah, you got some PvP characters. Now you can rotate him into PvP, use Ares instead. Same kind of thing. And yeah, look at Loki. Your Ares tier 4 eventually. Gonna want that striker. You're gonna want Loki for ABX and probably. These guys double up though, right? So like no rush, I guess. It's more the striker with the uniform that's gonna be the most beneficial for your account because Zeus scores just fine in ABX without Loki. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude's got it covered. But Loki just does a much better job. But Zeus still gets really good scores. So anyways, you're looking good. If you needed to go, like, Kang for PvP, then Zeus, and then Loki or whatever, you're good. No worries. But yeah, you've got all your maces. This is looking good, dude. Okay. You ready? You ready? Here we go. I see you in timeline battle, and that's why I'm like, I can already tell you the tips you need are not in your roster. I can tell you the tip you need is the tip I hate to give, and that is you're pushing too soon. I can see you up in the top hours before reset, couple hours probably. I don't know when exactly you're pushing, but when I wake up in the morning, I check when I'm pushing. I'm not. I leave this the hell alone, and I don't think about it. But, if you push, here's what happens. If you do your 5 entries 2 hours before reset, right? You're going to get your points and it's going to say lock you in. Let's say you get rank 20 with your pushing. You're like, nice, I'm at rank 20. I'm looking good. In those 2 hours, all those other people that push are either going to just land above you because they could with points, or the top people that wait are going to push. They are going to make their point totals higher so that when I choose to push 10 minutes before reset, I'm getting a higher score differential between the top players and my score. So I'm getting more points per win than you are. And then the most crucial thing is I'm jumping up to like rank 20 in the last 5 minutes. So nobody can jump and get above me. And if you can, this is why timeline battle is the worst, right? That's why it's the worst. And this does create some like sweaty palm, fun scenarios for people that can do it. I guess fun, it depends. I hate it. But it does create like heart pounding moments when you're pushing at the end. But if you can't push 15 minutes before reset, timeline battle's kind of like, screw you, bro. And yeah, if you can land in the top 100, that's really good. If you are someone who is not able to push right before reset and you're still landing in the top 100, you're doing really well for yourself, right? So consider that the top 50 is probably reserved for those nerds that are either lined up with luck and can push before reset, or the people like me that are stalking, waiting till right before we reset to start pushing. And then you can see what that does. You can literally see I lost a match this morning too, but I've been on fire this run. Hey, dude, look at us go, man. You guys are great. Okay, so there you go. That's your biggest tip, dude. That's it. And then also I do a lot of preparation, making sure I know who I can fight against. Yo, who's this scrub? Who I can win against and who I cannot, right? So like I know that I can beat Shempo. He pushes aggressively, push aggressively for the top rank. So being able to beat the guy who is number 1 consistently in gold, who I just happen to be synced up with, we D-rank from platinum and push in gold on the same rotation, right? Goat is usually not in the number 1 spot when I push. He's usually somewhere down here. Although, also doing pretty well, eh? I don't know if you're in here, Goat, but yo, dude, I see you. I see you, bro. Whom to fight? That's the thing, Shavendra. It's all about who you can beat. So I'll show you. Yeah, this is my pal Shempo. Shempo doesn't know that we're friends, but we're best friends. We hang out like almost every week. If it's not every week, it's every other week. We chill, we hang out. It's a one-sided relationship, but it's a relationship. This is what I have to go through to try and get these points. This man's account, this person's account, is so much stronger than mine. Okay, now we're gonna run. Go. Ooh, that was bad. All right, we still got it. We punch back in. My 5's off cooldown because the autoplay got it, so I just duck back out. Then we 5, 2. Now we need to dip. He's gonna die from the ground effect. Perfect. Reposition. Res 2. 5 as soon as possible. 2 in the 4. Run back out. 2. We missed the 2. We're gonna lose probably. Yep, we're stunned. Oh, we got it. We got back in the 5, and he's down. Boom. There we go. This is what I deal with to do what I'm doing. It is not easy. If I was a better player, I'd probably take autoplay off, but I still have some struggles with like, because everything is down to like the millisecond with hitting some of these moves with how they're lined up, I gotta keep the autoplay on because it covers my ass. The worst thing I can do is be moving at the wrong time and not get myself into protection, into an iframe. Get my whatever it is, you know, all damage immunity or invincibility up. And without autoplay on, that happens to me more than I'd like to admit. So I just keep auto on and I use movement to stop the autoplay. Comes in, 2, 0, duck out, 2, 5, 2, down. Duck out, because we don't want the ground effects to trigger our TC or whatever, debuff removal. 5, 2, out, because our cooldowns are up. 2, 5, 0, well, 2, 0, and he's done. There he goes. And then also, dudes, watch out for Boney. My God, watch out for Boney. If these guys have a tier 4 Ebony Maw, that dude will clap you if you're not paying attention. If you let all your like defenses down and then he does that like one that rains from the sky on you, it can clap my sentry with the right Boney. But anyways, there you go, dude. So it ain't easy. I don't know, maybe that looked easy to some people. It makes my heart pound, makes my palms sweat. I hate it. That dude's hard for me to kill. So sometimes I take advantage. You can tell I like this because you got me ranting now, just going off about it. Sometimes, like this guy was pushing with bonus characters at the beginning of the week. They're doing it again here. So you can watch out for like people pushing with bonus characters, and sometimes you can then target them without the bonus characters. You can use your supports for an easier win. And I was doing that here. I was able to like, I don't think it was this guy, but I took advantage of someone. I was able to use one of the bonus characters, and then I used my Ebony Maw to get my liberation effect plus the support, and that made it an easy kill for me, and I was able to farm them. Who is a tough one? Yeah, you just got to find like Anakin. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to do for fun is show you how many of these people hang out with us. I freaking love it. This is Goat. This is Shempo. Shempo, I hope Shempo's not in here. If you're in here, Shempo, get out. Quit spying. There's secrets in here. I'm just kidding. Stay. Let's see. Who else we got? Goat. That guy. Again. I don't know. Call it out if you see your name. There's Anakin. He hangs out from time to time. That guy hangs out occasionally. Judy. What up? And there's so many, dude. Thor the Dark, dude. I think we run rifts together. Hangs out. I just love to see it, man. People being active in timeline battle and stuff. It's very good, man. And dude, I'm going to stop and we're going to look at Cosmic Gamer's account really quick for fun before I get out of here. And maybe they need help. I don't know if you're still here, Cosmic Gamer. If you actually have questions, I'll always try to help you, bro. But I don't know if I'm the guy to ask. But the other thing that I wanted to say is when you're looking at these rewards, you guys, if you're auto playing and you're landing down here in the doggos, you're robbing yourself, man. With minimal effort, you can like get up in here. You can get 3 to 4 times as much crystals. That's what I want to tell you guys. If you're landing in the top 100, you're killing it. Don't let anyone, if free to play, any to play. It doesn't matter. Any to play. If you're putting in the effort to land in the top 100 people in your rank, you are killing it. You should enjoy those crystals. This is something, getting in the top 50, I think it's tough. It's competitive and you have to be able to play close to reset. If you can't, I think this is just not even in the cards for you. But right, you can see, you get the idea. You just autoplay and you end up at 80%. In the 80th percentile, you get 40 crystals. Put in a little effort, you get 30. I'm gonna tell you, it is not hard to land up in here, guys. So you should be doing that. You should be getting somewhere in here, ranking up maybe, then D-ranking, and you get 60. Then you're back in gold. And instead of getting this in D-ranking or staying in bronze or silver and getting this every week, you guys get the point, man. You get the point. Let's get back in here. And I don't want to forget about Cosmic Gamer, man. Let's take a look, bro. What you got going on, man? Boom. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, 251 on the badge. Hey, now. Hey, now. Let's take a look. If you guys don't know, Cosmic Gamer streams all the time. You ought to check him out on YouTube. Streams Marvel Rivals, streams Marvel Future Fight. Good guy. Check him out. Swords look good, man. Yeah, swords in progress. Caution, swords in progress. What can you say? You know, swords be sworden. Swords be sworden. I don't see any cooldown, but you probably don't need it, is my guess. If we look. Got some changes you can make here, but it ain't so bad. Yeah, you got like some lingering stuff. Hey, yeah, this is like, because this was considered a, I mean, before Marvel Zombies, this was kind of one of your hybrid. This was how you made a hybrid PvP set. Before Marvel Zombies and stuff. This looks like basically a pre-Ghost Rider, pre-Marvel Zombies meta set of cards, essentially. So what you would do, I guess, well, and you're missing White Fox. So you could replace this pretty easily with Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, or White Fox. It could be any of them would be a better card, technically. And then I personally would look to get this out of the set and replace it with Marvel Zombies. Really try and get like Ghost Rider and Zombies in here. And White Fox is like questionable. Zombies, yeah, Ghost Rider. And you could bring in White Fox or not. I don't know. Am I getting that right? Would you guys, Oh, nice. You got Zombies. Nice. Grats, bro. Yeah, it always does, man. Yeah, it takes time. Especially when you have like a good set of cards, right? That you've had for like a long time. And you're not just like starting a new set. You're trying to like update the one you have. Because you've got to basically, you guys, some of you know this, you got to get the Pierce in your inventory. You don't want to like replace these with a poorly rolled card and lose Pierce, lose stats. It can end up being ugly. So yeah, I think that's it though, right? You got Zombies on the set. And I guess, let's look at your stats here. Energy, cooldown, crit damage, ID's green, max HP, and poison resist. And then here we've got all blue, energy, attack, cooldown, mine resist, ignore defense, max HP. So they're both decent as far as your crafted stats. They look good. So you're gonna have to weigh what you lose. Pack speed, energy, defense, dodge. And you've got Zombies. Gotcha. Do you have a plan? I'm just curious like what your plan was. Because yeah, you're clearly cooking. You got a plan. Were you like which ones were you looking at replacing first? Because I feel like it's kind of a tough call. It feels like it's these two, right? I don't think you want to lose the HP proc to keep like Crescent. Are you going for like the hybrid set? Like you're not trying to go straight PvP, right? Because if you were going straight PvP, we'd be just looking at putting like Marvel Zombies here and then being really happy with our lives. But you crafting White Fox leads me to believe that you want to go for that like hybrid set. Wow, so you have White Fox and Zombies. I think you just have to craft them up. Yeah, and they go they go here. And then when you get Ghost Rider, you can replace your Guardians card if you want. Or honestly, if you wanted more PvE damage, you could. That's something we don't talk about much. You could replace New Avengers number 9. Marvel Zombies is technically the better HP proc, but if you want both HP procs, you'd have to look at putting Ghost Rider here on the end. I feel like between Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, and White Fox is the weakest card. But I could just be saying that because we like the other ones. I don't know that that's necessarily true. Yeah, it's probably true. Yes, out of those 3 cards, White Fox is probably the weakest, right? So, tough call. Because, yeah, making 2 card decks, one for PvE and the other for PvP, but I'm swapping off new Avengers card and the Black Panther. Okay, here we go. Going for 2 sets. Swapping off the new Avengers card and the Black Panther. Crescent? Because you want to, if you want this one PvE, we want Crescent out and new Avengers, right? White Fox. Oh, and the Fantastic Four. You get, hey, grats on the Fantastic Four card. Okay. So you're looking at, yeah, overall the weakest, but very good for PvE. That sounds right. So you pull this off. You pull this off. You go Luna, White Fox, Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four. Or are you taking this off too? Thinking about swapping Guardians of the Galaxy. Interesting. Because the what you said here, if I'm not reading it wrong, it looks like you're leaving Crescent on the PvE set, and we don't want to do that. If it's straight PvE, right, it should be Luna, White Fox, Ghost Rider, Zombies, Guardians, right? Oh no, because we're using Galactus. We're using Galactus. So who do you replace with Galactus? We're into territory that I'm less familiar with. It's low value. So we put Fantastic Four here. Gotcha. So it'll be Luna, White Fox, Ghost Rider, Marvel Zombies, Fantastic Four. That's what you're looking at. I think I got it that time. Yeah, there you go. And then you'll have to get another Zombies card, right? For, yeah. Yeah. There you go. I got it now. And then you'll have to get another Zombies card for your PvP deck, but then you'll be like, I don't know if you have any other PvP cards, but yeah, man, you'll have new Avengers, Marvel Zombies, Crescent. You're like on your way. On your way. Shoot, you could even use Guardians in that set. You probably will, right? Maybe. For the max HP. It depends. Anyways, I'm going to get out of your cards, man. You know what you're doing. Shoot, I don't think there's a lot I could tell you, but fun to talk about. And I'm actually learning. Because I don't think about the Galactus card very often. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of out of my realm. How's your roster looking, bro? Yeah, I was like, you got a pretty built roster, man. Nice, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jealous. Hey, at least I'm not the only one, bro. At least I'm not the only one, man. You guys can't dog on me too much. Nice, brilliant CTP too, man. What are we looking at here, though? Let's try him. So, Mephisto is a shoe-in for sure for a tier 4. Yeah, Wanda too. Right there. You got 2 killer tier 4s on deck. Yeah, you're probably one of those accounts where she's probably going to miss out on the tier 4. There's probably going to be too many other characters. And you probably, do you have Mummy Miles? Grab him. Sure, I didn't see yet. Yeah, not sure if you got Miles. But yeah, I'm not sure how long her speed villainry is going to last for us, right? So I would be looking obviously more at characters like this with a lot more staying power. Loki for the striker. Yeah, that's all right. I missed it on purpose. I didn't miss it. I just skipped it. Everybody's going to think I'm going to regret it, but nope. I don't know what with Gwenpool, man. She is in such a tough spot right now where her scores aren't great. Yeah, exactly. I want to be like, do Mephisto, do Wanda, do Strange. I think Strange is likely to get another hero uniform, if not really, really soon. Soon TM. So I don't know. We got another Doctor Strange movie slated. We've got Doomsday and stuff coming up. I mean, I think Strange is going to get, and he was on that list for whatever that's worth. You know what I mean? So I would look at that for sure. Yeah, nice. You got a lot of characters built up, brother. Ares. Gambit's gotten energy. Okay. Okay, you might want to work on your Gambit. What are your plans for tier 4s? Let's see, because I mean, you got some obvious ones. Like I said, you got Mephisto and Wanda and Strange, and Loki, some real heavy hitters. Do you still need like what's your coverage Ares wise? Look, we've got a regen there, so it'd be nice to have him for the combat days for ABX and ABL. We do have Gladiator. Gotcha. Okay. Are you using who are you using for combat ABX? You're just using Hulk with the regen. That'd work fine. I'm sure that works just fine. Mephisto next, Doom, and Madeline. Interesting. Interesting. Are you looking at getting the seasonal uniform for Madeline? Yeah, you think Hades over Ares just because of the value, INL? Like, just because of the coverage? Because he's already got Hulk, he's already got Gladiator. So, just getting that big alien villain score would be better. Nice. Yeah, getting the seasonal. I love that, dude. A cool uniform, man. It looks really good. Yeah, dude, that looks good. That sounds good to me. There's some powerhouses, man. Doom, you dude, you getting ready. Big Doom fan? I'm a big Doom fan, man. I like Dr. Doom. I'm actually looking at that eyeballing that epic quest for the anniversary, man. Just to get, I really like Sue Storm, like as a character. I really like Mama 4 and Doom, man. I love Dr. Doom. So, such a jerk. Like Dr. Doom is like the legendary. He's such a butthole. Yeah, because you got like all the characters to choose from. And then, yeah, I guess Magneto got kind of dunked on a little bit by Loki, which is whatever. You know, what you gonna do. And then Strange afterwards. This sounds like... Yeah, like I was thinking, like, it'd be hard to screw this. Like, I just know you know what you're... There are a lot of characters here you could tier 4 that would not be good choices, maybe, you know, right now. But you're probably not looking at those for tier 4s at the moment anyways, right? So, looks good, man. Looks good. Nice, man. Thanks for sharing, brother. I don't know if I was able to help you out at all, but I learned things today. So, hey, that made it worth it as far as I'm concerned. Shoot, my friends. All right, let me get out of here, dudes. What are we at? 3.5 hours. What is even going on? Ah, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. What is it, Wednesday? Wednesday today? Am I way off? I don't even know what day of the week it is. Help me. Yeah, we got reset tomorrow. Anyways, guys, tomorrow we'll find some more fun stuff to do. We should be getting a sneak peek tomorrow night for Kang, hopefully. We'll see. Looking forward to that. And tomorrow, yeah, we'll just keep it rolling, man. I'll think of some other fun stuff for us to do. I don't have plans right now. I don't think we have anything crazy lined up. Don't forget to get your event quest tokens for your chests. And other than that, yeah, man. If you guys enjoyed the stream today, had a good time, maybe you picked up some tips, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we're doing it every day at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the alert bell for notifications about those. Got more videos coming to your way in the future in 2026, apparently, which is just fine. I'm Old and Gray. This is free to play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. Happy New Year's, my friends. Let's go 2026. Let's just be an epic year all around for everybody. Good things for all of you. Like I always say, good things for your families, everyone you know and love. Good things for everybody you don't know, and even the ones you don't love. I hope everybody has a spectacular year, man. Peace to all of you and love forever. You guys are great. Have a good one, man. We'll see you on the next stream, guys. Take care. See you in 2026, y'all.